Hello, hello. I'm a little bit late, but it is okay to be late. I'd rather be late than be not at all. That's my thing. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to get everything up on settle. I really don't know. So we are doing some window shopping today. And that's what we're planning to do today is window shopping. Okay. I'm just get everything here and ready. And we're gonna, there's our palette. I'm gonna show everybody that I am trying. I want to get sometime this month. Okay. Got my coffee and got my soda. So, interesting. We're gonna see something. I might have to change something. Hang on. Okay. Hello, Christine.
Hello.
Hello. Char has not come on yet. I'm surprised she hasn't, you know.
Did you put the link in the group chat?
I put it for in her, I put it into her chat.
Gotcha.
But we all know how that can be. So I'm surprised, you know, she hasn't really.
Now, is my fan being on, is that bothering
No,
your mic? Okay.
no, it's perfectly fine.
It's really hot.
Oh, I feel it on that one. This today, oh my gosh, it was hot. I'm like, at 4 o'clock, it's hot.
Yeah, it was really hot today. And it's supposed to be warm again tomorrow, not as hot, and then back down into the 70s. So,
Oh Lord.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Char has not really messaged me because she usually messages me around 8.
Right. Maybe she laid down.
Yeah. Or
her internet's not working or something.
yeah. Yeah. You never know with her what she's like. Because I did put it in the live chat, in the group chat that we're gonna do a window shopping.
Right.
So you probably know how she feels on that one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have the brigade of the motorcycles tonight.
Oh my.
Yeah, so what'd you think about Heidi Joe, huh?
I mean, that is awesome, man.
Now, it took her 20 minutes to fold her clothes because she had to sit down a couple times.
Right.
And then what that video was her putting them away. She was about halfway through. She had put a bunch away and then sat down for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then that was the last part. but I could tell she was wearing down. But she enjoyed it because it makes her feel like she's getting back to normal.
Yeah, she feels like she's getting
That's her
independent.
thing. Like laundry day, her job was I wash it and dry it, and her job was to fold it, and then she puts hers away and I put mine away. And that's what she's used to, you know. So for her to be able to get back, that's the first time she's folded and helped put away since March.
I mean,
And I gave her a bath after dinner, and I could tell like she was worn down, like muscle wise, just the way she got into the walk-in tub. But once she was in, she relaxed. I just let her. I filled it way up as far as it would go, nice warm water, and she just sat in there and did her thing.
Basically enjoying herself.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I'm so happy. She was talking. I said, "What is she saying?" Because I know you're.
Oh,
I was like, I
took
know
the
you needed
sound
that.
out because what she was saying. Look what I can fucking do. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna need fucking Tylenol after this. That's the kind of stuff she was saying. So I took the sound out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that made more sense. Like
her brothers, when they were teenagers, taught her every swear word in the book because they thought it was hilarious when she would swear, because we wouldn't yell at her. You know, we would tell her that's not nice, but she didn't get in trouble, and they would just crack up laughing when she would swear. Right. So when she gets overexcited, that's the first thing she does. She'll start swearing.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, she was really going at it.
Hey, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
I mean, I'm glad she's doing a whole lot better
tonight.
What you making?
I'm making my best friend's granddaughter a baby blanket.
Oh. So you're crocheting it?
Yeah, and the yarn is blue, green, pink, and white.
Oh. My niece does crocheting too, so it's great to, I see her. I watch her doing. I enjoy watching people than me doing it. So it's like.
I used to love to sit. My grandmother could make a pair of booties in like 20 minutes. Crocheting.
I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better than I was.
I'm doing pretty good. Oh, and thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd cover all it has pink, blue, white, and green. So cover all the colors. But it is for a little girl.
Yeah, my niece's favorite color is blue, so it's always been blue. Then her daughter, Winter, loves purple. And she goes,
my youngest daughter, her favorite color is blue.
My Winter's only 2 years old, and she's really good with her sentences, and she's talking. And she's like, Auntie, I'm wearing your favorite color, which is also my favorite color.
That's cute.
I'm like, oh, they're both, she has 2 kids, so I'm a great aunt. So the oldest is Keaton. He's going to be, I think, 4 this year.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, he's going to be 4.
They grow so fast.
He was born in 2019. How can I remember that? That was my year that my dad passed. So she found out like 2 months before my dad passed that she was pregnant. So at least my dad found out he was going to be a great granddad. But so then not even a year, 8 months later, my niece was pregnant again. And I told her and her friend, I said, you need to take your pregnancy test. She's like, no, I'm not pregnant, because she was first time having troubles with her baby daddy. So I had to go. She was like, Auntie, Alex, I need something. What the hell's going on? And my sister had to get on the phone. She's asking me. I said, that's fine. I'm right there. So I took care of Keaton for about 2 weeks. And her friend showed up and we're taking pregnancy tests. No, I'm not. I said, you're pregnant. She says, no, I'm not. In July, found out she was pregnant. I said, I looked at her. I said, we was right in this situation, huh?
That's always when babies come, when there's stress.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, the kids are fighting. But I looked at her, she says, well, I was like, because she was taking birth control, but she was also taking what's it called that makes you tired, helps you, because she has insomnia, and that counteracted
Lunesta or something.
It counteract the birth control, and that's what happened with Winter. And
I got pregnant with JC on the pill, but they said but I had been taking him. Kurt was 11 years old. So I'd been taking him 11 years, and I didn't really have a continuous partner. And then, because Kurt was 10 when I married John, and within 3 months I was pregnant. But that I had not had a sexual partner like consistently for a very, very long time. So they're thinking it just bypassed it because I took my pill religiously. And I thought I had the stomach flu.
Right.
There was no way because I knew I took my pill all the time.
And
then ended up pregnant, and she was born. We were married December 15th, 1995, and JC was born December 14th, 1996. So the day before our first wedding anniversary. We brought her home on our first wedding anniversary. And she was born on a Saturday at 4:20 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I knew Kelsey was my niece. I knew her first Keaton was going to be a boy. And I raised him up. And I was having a little, at that point, I was going through a bad spot too because of my dad.
Right.
And because I already told my niece about it. I said I was envy at her because she let her grandfather, who is my dad, know she was pregnant. I'm the only one out of his children who has not yet married or had children.
Right.
So I got a little bit envious and everything else. And I was like this, and my brother's like, Alex, you know this, I know, but it's just in my head. And I told her about it. She says, that's completely understand Alex. So my older nephew and my niece calls me Alex, and my second nephew, who is 16, going on 17, and the twins call me Aunt Alex. Because she and Ben they grew up with me because of our ages. So I told her she was, and we had the birth, not the birth thing, but the gender reveal. I said, I looked at Dad's urn and I was like, Dad, it's going to be a boy, right? And of course, you know how spirits are. They're like, are quiet about that. I said, it's going to be when it's hot blood. I'm like, yep, it's a boy. And when she was pregnant with Winter, I knew it was going to be a girl.
Right.
And I was like, nothing can hide from me from that. And she said, Alex, how do you know I was pregnant? I said, look at here. I can't explain that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask. I don't know. I can look at somebody, oh, they're pregnant. What? No.
Yeah, I usually know when someone's pregnant.
It's like one of those things.
I don't know if I know like just by looking, but if I get around somebody, I just know.
With my sister Jessie, she gets cravings when anybody who is pregnant, she gets the same cravings as that pregnant person is. I'm like, at least you know what if I ever was pregnant, yes, you're gonna be eating a lot of chocolate probably. That's what I crave a lot of during my period, but it was quite interesting. But with Winter, she's really smart. I mean, Keaton's also really smart. They're 4 and going and 2 going on 4 and 2 is just is see how they react to each other. Because Winter doesn't play no games. She's a tough little girl. I said, yeah, that's my little girl right there. And she knows she's Auntie's girl. She said, are you Auntie's girl? She's like, yes, I'm Auntie's girl. I'm like, oh. I said, what about what you Keaton? Are you Auntie's boy? She says, oh, I'm definitely your boy, Auntie. I'm like, okay. But they know that I don't play around. They know I don't deal with this. If you gonna go in your they are my niece and my sister says, you get Auntie mad? You're not gonna like it. And Winter goes at me, but I'm your girl. I said, yeah, you may be my girl, but I won't have some high expectations from you.
Right.
And they all know. They're like, dang. But it's funny with my niece. And, you know, she's realizing that a lot of stuff that happened, you know, with her baby, she says, you never liked him. I said, nope, I don't. Never liked them. I ain't no problems I have to hear. She didn't like what I had to say. You don't
Well,
even, you barely,
hurts.
how can you meet, how you can met, how, I looked at her, I said, how you can have someone in your life who doesn't want to deal with the family? Because my family's very outspoken. And we're friendly, we're outgoing. But if you're not like that, no. I tell my niece, you gotta find someone who's outgoing, just like this family, who's not afraid of us.
Right.
We don't push that hard. But yeah, my niece does crochet and all of that, and it's really nice to see because her grandmother used to do knitting, crocheting. She had a lot of stuff. She did.
I can't knit. I tried. I can't see Char's video well enough to follow along because the hooks are down here. I just can't see what she's doing.
Yep.
Because I have crochet or knitting hooks, and I did break them out and try to follow her, but I can't see her hands well enough.
Okay, she has it right here, and this is what I'm like.
Yeah, I can't see it.
The room is dark too.
And then when you can see it, it's too dark. I can't see it good enough.
My mom tried to teach me to knit, but I just can't. I think knitting.
To me, knitting looks very hard. It looks way harder than crocheting, I think.
I think knitting is a very a practice thing. You have to practice a lot to get and everything. Like crocheting, it's just one hook and do this and do that. My niece was trying. I'm like, I looked at her. I'm like, you think I can do this? She says, yeah, you're really catching. I was like, okay, maybe I'm in the mood for it, maybe.
Right.
But like crocheting is really, I think it's quite easy to learn. But knitting, not so much. Like wood burning.
I struggle with it. And I've really I've watched other YouTube videos, and I just can't get the hang of it.
It's just not the easiest thing to do, I think. Quite to be honest. I don't think it's that easy. Oh, Jessica, I watch your video.
Jessica, can you do both?
With her nails, I watch her nails videos. You have a pretty voice.
Yes, very.
Because I watch her, how she did the bleeding the two colors. She has a really pretty voice. I'm like, I mean, I can only crochet now. You're welcome. I mean, I was like watching, like, you have the soft, smooth voice.
Yes,
Like,
she's very soothing,
yeah.
soothing voice.
Yes. It was like, I was like, I was determined to just watch all the videos, and I'm just like on the computer, just watching the TV. I'm like, I couldn't stop watching. I was like, huh. One of my favorite techniques we did as a blending was the sponge. I feel like the sponge did a better job of blending those two colors
Yeah, that was
together.
pretty neat.
How 3 techniques can make a different blend. I mean,
See, we got it started.
oh, that's gonna be pretty. I've always hated my voice. It's nice to hear that. Why do you hate your voice? At least your voice doesn't sound like a little kid.
Look at mine. I have that whiskey voice.
Yeah, I don't think Char's gonna come on today.
I haven't seen her on Instagram in a couple hours.
Yeah, hope everything is okay. Because the last time I saw was the video that she put up.
I didn't understand what was going on.
Me either.
I couldn't hear anything of what she was saying, and I couldn't see anything. She didn't show us like what was happening.
Yeah.
So I was a little confused, and it was really short. See, my voice was totally different when I had my thyroid removed because I had thyroid cancer. They nicked my vocal cords. So it took me a very long time to get used to the voice that I have now, because you hear yourself talking all your life,
Mhm.
and then it was extremely different. I do have recordings somewhere of what I used to sound like. I mean, they're packed away in the attic somewhere, but yeah, it's really different.
How I look at it, your voice is what God gave you. So how you use it.
Right.
So
it was just weird getting used to, because like you hear yourself talk every day.
Yeah.
Then when it's totally different, it was weird. Like I was like, whoa, who was that? And it was me.
Wait, I don't remember sounding like this. What happened?
Yeah,
how
it
they
took
do
a
that
lot
to your
to get
voice
used
box?
to. What's that?
How did they nick your vocal cord?
Well, where my cancer was, okay, your thyroid gland sits right here.
And
your vocal cords sit a little bit behind and above it. And where the cancerous tumor was up like right in here. And it was inside the thyroid, but it pushed the thyroid up onto my vocal cords. So when they removed the thyroid, he scraped my vocal cords. And I knew it was a risk because of the way the thyroid decided to start attaching itself. Because I guess my thyroid gland was trying to get away from the tumor. You know what I mean? Like make room for itself.
Yeah.
So, because I had like this big lump here. It was a big lump. Because my scar's down here. You can barely see it.
I've seen Renee's.
Yeah, so see, hers is a little lower than mine. Mine's right there. Once I tan, you'll see it because it's a white line. It doesn't tan. But I usually just cover it with foundation. But yeah, what a difference like in my neck. Like, because my neck just looked thick. Like I didn't have a chin. It was like so swollen. But I mean, I'm just glad I can talk, because some people, they nick your vocal cords and you can never speak again. So I was grateful that I could speak, but I'm going to say it took probably a whole year to get used to it. Because like I noticed, because I did a lot of public speaking at work. And when I'd get up and tap the mic and then I'd start talking, it would be like, good afternoon, everybody. And I would pause because my brain would have to go, okay, just keep on going. That's you, you know. It was just weird. So
Yeah.
it took about a year to get used to it.
But how I see it, I'm glad you're still
I
here.
used to do karaoke and I can't sing anymore because of it.
Oh.
Because my singing voice is totally different. And I've tried to sing differently, but it's the muscle memory. Like
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I know how I used to sing,
Mm-hmm.
and still to this day, and it's been 20 some years, I just can't get used to it. If you hear crunching, of course, because I'm online or on the camera, my cat has to eat now.
That's luckily my cat's food and the water dish is on the corner over here, but their cat litter is over here. So it's like, I'm like, y'all pick some weirdest times to go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
that'll be next. She'll eat and then she'll go over there and scratch the cat box.
My cats will go to the bathroom first before they eat. Weirdos. But thank God you're still here, and that's, yes, we're friends. I hope Shari's still okay because I'm kind of worried about her.
Yeah, I know. Like, where the hell is she? How many watchers do we have?
2.
Is it just one?
It was Jessica. Now, yeah, it is Jessica, I should say, but now it's 2. But I'm like, what happened?
There's 2 people watching. Who's the other one?
I do not know.
Maybe Shark just can't get it connected.
Ammonia she got from a chemical exposure. Mm.
Oh, wow.
That's I mean, that's your poor mother.
Yeah, it was weird for sure adjusting to that. And then now if I hear, like, if the kids have videotapes of like some of their birthdays and that, when my voice was the original way, and if I hear it now I'm like, ew, did I sound like that? Like, because now I'm used to how I sound now because it's been 20 years and I'll sit there and think, oh my gosh, why did I sound like that? But the only one that it bothered, I thought it would bother Heidi the most, with her being mentally handicapped, but it didn't. It bothered the baby. She's the one that had the hard time adjusting to my voice, and she has autism like me. So, and we don't like change. That's one thing we don't like is change. So it took her probably as long as it took me to get used to my voice. It took her to get used to my voice.
I don't like change. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorns don't like change.
So did you ever do the, you put your date of birth and your time of birth and your place of birth, and it gives you your, of course, your sun sign is like, I'm an Aries, born in March.
Yeah.
And then it gives you your rising sign and your moon sign. So check out mine. Mine is this. No wonder I'm whacked. I'm an Aries. And I'm not a typical Aries. Nobody ever believes I'm an Aries because I'm so laid back. But I have a Libra rising sign and a Gemini moon. Check that combination out. That is a combination and a half.
That is a combination that's a combination like, what the hell? Okay, how do you find that out? Like the moon.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find the link.
Find the link and send me the link so I can Because I remember somebody says I'm a Capricorn plus a Capricorn. I'm a double whammy of the Capricorn. So that explains my stubbornness. But I know I have some sort other. I know I have a different sign in me. I know I have a different sign because if I look at the other ones, as that makes sense. If you look at the Egyptian horoscope, I'm Isis. Because each ones are different ones. Or mine is Isis. It's like
Because they say your sun sign is your core self, your moon sign is your inner self, and your rising sign is your outer self. Let me see if this one will tell you.
Chinese zodiac, I'm a monkey. So yeah, I'm like, what?
I'm a horse.
My dad is a dragon. My dad is a dragon. Plus, he's in his zodiac, the regular zodiac, he's a Scorpio.
Do you know what time you were born?
10:00 p.m. That's what people say.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, I found a link. Hold on.
So I was like, I can get
this one might work. I'll send it to you in your. See if this one works.
Because I'm just like.
All right, I just sent it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You just have to know what city you were born and what time.
Well, I know what city I was born. It was Estelle, Georgia. The funny part, the hospital I was born is not there anymore. It became that's interesting. How they use
Would it come up?
A Sagittarius. I'm like, wait a minute.
For
I know
your
I'm
rising sign?
Yeah. I'm a Capricorn. Let me do that again because that was weird.
All right, hold on. I'm doing it as you're doing it with the same one to see. All right, that's your rising sign.
Okay.
That's not your sun sign. You're a Capricorn with a Sagittarius rising. So you got to go down through and look up Capricorn, or through the article, it'll tell you you're a Capricorn there's an article right beside it. Like scroll down a little bit. After you hit calculate, scroll down and it'll tell you read more.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down a little longer, it'll say zodiac sign. It should have Capricorn, ascendant or rising sign, whichever it was, Sagittarius, and then your moon. My moon's a Gemini. And I'm 20,886 days old. That's what it says.
Oh, they put December 2nd. That was my birthday.
Well, just fix it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like, that makes sense why they said that. I'm like, what? I said, oh wait, I know what Sagittarius is. I'm like, that doesn't make no sense. But wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. I was like, now I saw that, I was like, oh, that makes more sense why they say I'm a Sagittarius. That's also my fault too, so I didn't check it.
You were born December 20th, right?
24th. I'm a Christmas Eve baby.
24th. Wow.
I'm the beginning of the Capricorn.
Yeah, scroll
Yes.
down. Let me know what your moon is. All right.
Usually 10 or 11.
Jessica is a Taurus, Scorpio rising, and
Okay,
Scorpio.
oh Lord,
Ooh,
that makes sense.
that's wicked.
Okay. Okay. My zodiac is Capricorn. My ascendant rising sign is a Virgo.
Okay. I can see that. Yep.
My moon is a Capricorn.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So I'm a double yummy. A Mercury, I'm a Sagittarius. Venus, I'm a Aquarius. Mars is Cancer. Jupiter is Libra. Saturn is Aquarius. Uranus is Capricorn. Neptune is Capricorn. And Pluto is Scorpio.
See that with that Virgo rising, that how you were saying about the stress with the kids and all that, about how you like things to be a certain boom, boom, boom. That's that. Yep. My ex-husband was a Virgo. My stepson's a Virgo.
So my first
It's
house.
like they like schedules and things to be a certain way, like rules. And they can't stand when someone breaks rules.
That explains that about me.
Yep. Makes total sense.
First house is Virgo. Second house is Libra. Third house is Scorpio. Fourth house, Sagittarius. Fifth house is Capricorn. Sixth house is Aquarius. Seventh house, Pisces. Eighth house, Aries. Ninth house, Taurus. 10th house, Gemini. 11th house, Cancer. 12th house, Leo. That's interesting about. I knew I was all up in the head. They also give me the Virgo, the ultimate perfectionist.
Yep.
That explains a lot about me with certain things. I am a perfectionist when it comes to like with my eyeliner. I remember, I'm like, God dang, when I can get this perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that in your lives. I don't always catch your lives on Monday morning because if Heidi's stuff's going on.
Yeah.
But I'll watch them later, and I noticed that. Yeah.
Like,
you get really particular. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Okay.
Like things a certain way, and that's nothing wrong with that at all.
That explains. Virgo ascendant inherently wants to remove the emphases from the world. Their goal is to improve, simplify, and streamline the way they and others do things. Because nothing is more unpleasant for the Virgo ascendant than having their calm disturbed. That explains why I'm so listed. Yesterday, the boys had a fight about their Uno game, right? And I had one of them come in and they were telling me what happened. The other one decides to scream, come in my room and yell. And at first I said, don't you dare yell in my room. Everything was calm. Everything was fine. I was like listening to Jasper and here comes kids yelling. I'm like, everything was fine. They encounter all problems with great flexibility and clear sense of what is practical. They quickly adjust to new situations and challenges, which is true. I do adjust pretty quickly and know how to deal with them. Yep. However, they are very aggressive. Now, really aggressive, that's a different story on that one. They solve problems through diplomatic channels and are ready to compromise and adapt. I can easily adapt to certain things. They are committed to respectful and reasonable cooperation. Yep. And out.
So Aries with a Libra rising, it says, when looking at this combination, you may think that this person would be complicated. After all, peace-loving Libra and war-loving Aries are opposite to one another. However, one needs to look close for similarities. They're both parts of the cardinal cross. They both like to initiate things. It says Aries is assertive. All right, so the Aries Sun Libra rising person may be very independent and impulsive. However, their Libra rising helps calm them down. It makes this person more charming, thinking more rationally, and taking a moment before acting out. Which that does sound like me. I'm pretty calm all the time.
Okay, this is funny. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, known as the god of Hermes in Greek mythology, deliverer of messages. He was able to move around very fast and enter 3 different worlds: the world of the gods, earthlings, and the underworld.
Oh,
Apparently, that's part of my ability too, is send messages.
Right.
So that makes sense. The Virgo rising mode is I perfect. They bring perfection to chaos and make sense out of things. They believe in medicine and surgery when and where it needs to take place. They're often very beautiful, as Virgo rules perfection. Their bodies are very proportionate. Yeah, okay. They have sharp features and cheekbones that stick out and small chins. I can see that. Often they look sculpted by Leonardo da Vinci's hands. They don't look to stand out too much. And will wear muted earth colors such as blues and browns, greens, and tans, as much as black, gold, silver, and white. Well, that explains why I like blue eyeshadow and green eyeshadow very much.
Right.
That explains on that one. Virgo ascendant qualities to the good. There is always a better way to do things for the Virgo ascendant. Life should be harmonious, but it also takes what it takes, hard work to achieve that harmony. Therefore, they are tuned to intricate details that improve or deter a smooth and efficient life. They are actually the hardest workers of the zodiac besides Capricorns. So I have that double whammy of that, which does make sense. The Virgo ascendant voice chaos. Yes, I do. I try to avoid chaos as much as possible and avoid accessible energy that gets along with just about anyone. As they usually keep quiet when they don't like someone. You try not to laugh because you know that's as hell. Oh, damn, that's so true. You know how long you know me, and you know exactly how I am. The strength is their organizational talent and the sense of how eventually reality can be. They always grasp the bigger picture and simply know what to do. Bro, if you're watching this, you need to watch this then. There are many useless actors with them. They are rarely lose control and they use their energy wisely. They strive for structure and order. That I do agree with. Their rational, ethical thinking makes them good at their jobs. Now, Virgo ascendant qualities, the bad. Unfortunately, the Virgo ascendants can suffer OCD. That I am. My numbers have to be even. Cannot be 3. It has to be 2 or 4. Oh, if I wake up a time, it has to be not like o'clock. Cannot be like 9:30, 10:45 like that. I cannot stand that because everything has to be so perfect for them. Some things I am very OCD about, and there's a lot of things I just don't care. Therefore, they will wash their hands over and over again or clean the same spot many times over. Depends what it is to me. It also can be very judgmental if colleagues don't measure up to the work level they naturally put it and expect, as they can't handle lazy people. That is very true.
Was that your cat or my cat?
My cat.
Okay.
Now, if a Virgo ascendant is not on top of things, they're handling issues around it the way they should with perfection, order, cleanliness, and care, chaos can occur within their lives. They could also put on a lot of weight. Now, Virgo descendant Pisces. Their corresponding descendant to the Virgo ascendant to the zodiac sign Pisces. They have sixth sense of seeing the invisible behind the visible. They are also attracted to people who help them to let loose a little, as opposed to being uptight the whole time. Pisces ascendant teaches them to have unconditional love for their partners. Virgo ascendant positive traits. They are intellectual, eager to learn, educated, understanding, observant. I'm very observant, attentive, very that, modest, adaptable. I'm very adaptable when it comes to it. Hardworking, dutiful, orderly, and reliable. I am very reliable. Then I can say, if people need me, I'm right there. And that's my cat going to the bathroom. Virgo ascendant, negative traits. Now, this one's true. I can be very this. They tend to be petty. I could be petty really quickly. Pedantic, selfish, calculating, subtle, cunning, dissatisfied, tormenting, submissive, undecided, and narrow-minded. That I can see, yeah. That I can see myself, yeah. That explains a lot about me. I knew I had something. I knew my moon was Capricorn, and that's in its own sense.
The one funny thing that I find in that one of the article that for mine is the physical characteristics, and it says that I might have a librarian, I guess librarian dimple. And I have 2 dimples.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird that, like, it would know that.
Yep, it's weird. And it explains a lot of stuff about me, too. I'm like, I know I have something else in me than Capricorn.
Yeah, that explains, like, nobody ever believes I'm an Aries because I'm so calm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be that Libra rising and that Gemini moon. I mean, and I'm I'm one of them people, like in an emergency,
Mm-hmm.
I'm real super calm and mellow. And then after it's all over and it's quiet, I completely lose my shit.
Working on my computer.
And panic and like go through an anxiety attack and the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But during, like, if there's a crisis, I'm totally calm.
The moon
like while Heidi's surgery was going on, while it was going on, I was really calm. After she was out of surgery and I found out everything was okay, then I went out in the parking lot and had a complete meltdown. Oh, wow. Yeah, Jessica. And some people aren't calm through emergencies. Some people just completely panic.
The moon in Capricorn. Now this makes sense with me because a lot of people think Capricorns are very cold-like people. And it's like,
I don't think so. My grandmother was a Capricorn. She was awesome.
And moon in the sign of Capricorn makes you sensitive, warm, and driven towards professional success. Percival Capricorn moon. And moon in Capricorn leaves you wanting to achieve the finer things in life and achieve a sense of self-made greatness. Because your work takes precedence, which this leaves no time for the true feelings that want to be processed. Instead, you hold back and hide. Having this placement can also leave you feeling inadequate if you don't feel like ultimate authority on a subject. Remember, it's okay to go back and polish your skills to remain a person that people look for to guidance. Therefore, people often think that Capricorns are born aloof and are somewhat cold. But on the contrary, this is not the case. Capricorn's moons are compassionate and warm people, but they only show this side to people who have worked hard and won their trust. Trust is an essential factor to a Capricorn moon, and it's not easy to win, which is true. People are often think you're cold and off because you don't express your true feelings unless you can be sure you know the people you're talking with. It's typical to hide when you feel exposed. Just remember those around encourage you to express outward. You know life is not a game, it's serious. You may find it hard to cope with life's daily trials and tribulations, but leaning on your support system is critical. Capricorn moons fight against insecurity, wishing intensive strife for success. Comfort comes when material resources are plenty and gradually achieving your goals comes through hard work and patience. Even in relationship, it's not easy to show your feelings because it requires a lot of trust in others, and you might expect others not take it as seriously as you do. However, it's important to remember that we all put in hard work to be loved and accepted by giving someone a chance to be in your best interests. I mean, that explains a lot.
Yep.
Just,
I think
really
it sounds
does.
like.
I mean, like that's what I said. I know I've done my yammy on the Capricorn. But the Virgo part, that explains a lot. How I'm quiet to certain people that I don't like.
Yeah. Or if they're doing something that you don't understand, I notice you'll quiet right down and just be like, okay. You know, like that's kind of how I am. I mean, if somebody starts doing weird stuff, then I just kind of sit there and it takes me a while to process things.
Yep.
You know,
what is it, Mine?
because a lot of people like having the Asperger syndrome, which now they don't call it that no more. Now it's just considered autism spectrum disorder. But I'm only a level 1, which is the least. You know, it's like being normal with a touch of autism, where my daughter's a level 2 and borderline 3 for Asperger's. And a lot of it has to do with like knowing what to do socially. So like, especially like with arguments, like when people have arguments or people are petty and talking bad about each other and this, that, and the other thing, like I don't understand it. Like sometimes I'll sit and be like I just don't get it.
Yeah, me over here, I try to get away from the chaos.
Right, I want to get away from it. And to me, it's like stupid.
Yeah.
Like just say it. If you don't like somebody, tell them. We don't need to know. You know what I mean? I don't need to know that you don't care for that person or whatever. Like I just don't want to hear it. You know? Because I go by how someone treats me personally.
Right.
If I've never had a problem with them, I'm still going to associate with them. That's just the way I feel about it. Until that person does something to me personally.
That's how I am.
And I don't know. Maybe it's just from like, because I was diagnosed later in life. I got diagnosed when my daughter was diagnosed. And then I never knew anything about any form of autism. And they gave me a book, and it was by the guy that discovered Asperger's syndrome, which is like, they're not typical autistic people, like hand flapping and doing, you know, nonverbal and all that. They're like a neurotypical person with a splash of autism.
Right.
So they're real quirky. And, you know, like I can remember, you know, my mom being at those, you know, like teacher meetings and that, and always being described as she's a loner and she's a bit eccentric. But I couldn't stand the kids I went to school with that were my age.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with them because they were very childish and they did weird things to each other that in my brain, I just didn't get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I would tend to hang out with older people because they were calmer, Or
Mhm.
I just didn't go around other kids because I was a avid reader. I'd be up in the tree reading my book. And I loved always being in the woods or in nature. And
Mhm.
that's where I found my peace. Because, like, if my parents would argue, I would grab a book, head down to the apple orchard, go up in a tree and read to get away from them bickering. Because
Mhm.
I couldn't stand it. It would get my, because I do have sensory issues.
Right.
It would get my sensory up into a point where I couldn't think straight. I'd get real nervous and anxious and start pacing. It was just really
Mhm.
weird, you know.
Like I'm in,
And
like I understand because like with stress, I don't know what to do when I'm stressed. I'm like, there goes depression. If I'm
see,
overly stressed,
I don't get depressed. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I have like a shutdown. I'll
right.
get real quiet. And like okay, say if it depends on what type of stress. If it's like stress, like bickering stress, um, then I have to get out of there. And I can't deal with it because I can't think of the words I want to say quick
Right.
enough. And all the words start swimming around in my head to where I can't speak at all and even defend myself. I have to walk away, think about what was being said and what is going on, and then plan out what I'm going to say.
Right.
And then when I go back into it, pray that they don't interrupt me and I lose my train of thought
Yep.
because then I'll shut down again. But now, if there's like a physical stress, like say an accident out in front of my house and somebody's arm flies off,
Mhm.
boom, I will click. I will just become automatic. I'll go put a tourniquet on. I'll call 911. I'll be the calmest person. Everybody's screaming and bawling. And I'm just like completely stone, like focused and can deal with it till after. About a half hour to 45 minutes after something like that would happen, then I'll have a complete meltdown where I'll bawl. It's either going to go one of two ways, and don't think bad of me.
Right.
Either I'll hysterically cry or I will hysterically laugh, even if it meant someone got their arm ripped off. It's something weird that happens to me. Like I'll get
Mhm.
into this laughing fit, and then I have to sleep. And when I go after like a scare like that, when I sleep, it's like I'm dead.
Right.
That
Exactly.
yeah, that's how my yeah, they told like I was a little old lady and very eccentric and to myself.
Okay.
Yes, I definitely need peace and quiet to sort out my
Mhm.
thoughts. And I'm not good with like if somebody is bullying me verbally or
Mhm.
physically, I'm good. I'm good in a street fight because I just do automatic. It's the verbal stuff, the social
Yeah.
stuff.
Mine
Like
is the
verbally,
social
I'll
thing.
shut down. I'll just get quiet if somebody's being confrontational with me or accusing me of something. I'll
Mhm.
get real quiet and shut down because I got to think.
Like for me, when somebody comes to attack me, I go straight at them. That's just because of what happened to me when my
And you
abuser
know,
did to me.
I'm sure I've done it to you. Sometimes I say things odd, like odd. And
Hmm.
what I mean is something totally different. Sometimes people take it the wrong way, and I'll have to
I
explain
don't
myself.
ever take anything wrong way. I'm pretty much
That's
like,
why you notice I always pause before I
hmm
bring something out because
hmm
I try
I've
not
seen
to
you do
do
that.
that.
I've seen you do that so many
Yeah,
times. It's usually with, something's going on and
right.
everything else. But I'll walk away when people get upset when I walk away. They don't. Me,
Oh, I'm the same.
I don't walk away. I've learned to speak. Boom. You want to attack me?
No,
Be ready to
if it
attack.
gets too hot
That's
and heavy, I'm out. I'm totally out, and
I.
that pisses them off more. But like my partner that I have, we don't argue, and if we do, it's like a spit and spat, like da 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 da. It's done. He's not one to continue a fight on or keep
Mhm.
harping and harping and harp. So that's one good thing about the partner I'm with now is that he he gets it. He knows I'm on the spectrum. He knows that if he pushes things too far, I'm just going to jet. So, and nothing will get resolved because I'll shut down. It's the more
That's
mentally
how
stressed
I
I
can
get, the
be
more I
sometimes.
shut down.
Like when I'm my abuser and everything else did. And my sister has always told my abuser, because my abuser would have kept and kept and kept until I did something, and I get in trouble for doing it because she kept doing it. And I'm always on the defensive, no matter what. We can be talking up. I'm always on the defensive, no matter what. And that's just due to the abuse I went through. I
Right.
calm down a lot, but sometimes I have to really think: is this what this person's actually saying, or this is what they're actually saying? For I get
Right. Yeah,
defensive.
because say we're in a group and someone says something and it's kind of confrontational, but kind of not. I don't know if you notice, like, say, like sometimes when me, you, and Char and as everybody's on at once, and then if you notice, I'll kind of lean back and I gotta listen and like really just sit and think about what was just said. Now, was that meant to be mean, or was it just just talk? Because sometimes, like, I can't always tell. I'm not good at reading faces. I'm good at reading energy. So you guys are, I have to really sit and focus and try to tap into your energy, which takes a minute from so far away. Like if we were all in the same room, I would feel more comfortable, like especially if there's an issue going on, like understanding everything because I can read the energy better.
My energy is really, if you can see it across from me, my energy is really content.
That will set me off.
I hate the last word, and I hate when people give me
or a snarky ass comment.
I am kapow really quickly because my twin nephews will do that. And I said, "What you just say?" I know why I just not hear that, and I go straight after them, straight off, because his will give me the snarky at him. Like sometimes I'll ignore it depending on the situation, but sometimes they're here like boom. I'm like, oh hell, but no, this is what's gonna happen now. Nope, sorry, you open your mouth when I was walking away. Like my brother has learned this past almost 10 years, because I've been helping with his kids for about 10 years now. Almost 10 years. Next year will be 10. But 9 years. And he kind of realized if me and him get in an argument, he knows I'm completely shut down and I won't listen to him anymore. He knows like what's going on. And he have seen me. I've already put a hole downstairs in his room because I was so pissed. Damn, he's like, what the? You're lucky that wasn't your face. So I tell him straight up, don't make me mad, because if you make me mad and keep on and keep on and keep on, you're going to have damage. You're going to have damage. And
I'm listening to you. I'm just watching Heidi walk around the room, making sure she was okay.
And my brother has seen me go in the closet and scream at top of my lungs because I'm so mad. I'm calling back. He's like, are you okay? No, I am not. And and a lot of people, they think I'm cool for within 5 minutes. No, it takes me longer than that. I'm like, nope, it's just because of the Capricorn in me. I know that for a fact. But I'm like,
nope. Now, when I was younger, like before I was diagnosed, and then I read that whole book, the psychiatrist that diagnosed my daughter and me and my dad, because my dad wanted to take the test because he was very eccentric and to himself, who also tested very high on the spectrum. After I read the whole book cover to cover, and then it was like one of those where I had to take a whole week off of work. Ooh. Yeah, see, I can't stand snarky comments.
Me neither.
But I had to take a whole week off work to go be quiet somewhere without my kids, without my husband, and just really think and go, holy shit. Now my whole childhood and my whole young adult life totally makes sense. Like why I wasn't picking up when, like there were certain situations, like I just wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get the social cues. like say somebody didn't want me around, or they actually wanted me around, I would miss it. So now, because of that, I did go to therapy for a while, but they taught me like what to look for, how to know,
Mm-hmm.
how to read body language a little better,
Mm-hmm.
because I was very naive, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just it really opened up my eyes to why my childhood was so crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and why I isolated myself.
Why you give me that look, Stella? But you know, that's when I learned to keep my mouth shut because I know how my mouth is. Too. My mouth will run, and there are things I was going through my head. I'm going to say it out loud, and
Right.
I have been keeping my mouth
I
shut.
don't have that filter. That's why I get quiet.
That's why I get quiet. I'm like,
Because I'm
and then
always
for the
afraid what's in my head will
mm-hmm.
roll out of my mouth. So I just get quiet
Yep.
and just
I'm
sit
just like, looky here. I'm keeping my mouth shut unless I need to open. Like, you know how many instances that we had. You know, it was like, no, you can see the expression face. I'm like, I have bit my tongue with my nephews for a couple of reasons. I'm biting my tongue on this one. So I have to bite my tongue.
right.
Because if I don't, I know how my mouth is. And I'm not, like with my brother, like we had a nice little talk this week because my depression had really kicked in really hard. And that's why I've been quiet in the group chat more. And so, and I've gotten back. I was like, okay. And I did a nice video about it. And you might see it later on this weekend or anything. But
All right.
and I didn't really talk about it as deep because I'm not always that kind of person that really gets into that. But
Right.
I was like, I feel like being inferior in the house. And my brother's, well, you're not inferior. I said, it does not help that when your kids are doing this to me.
Right.
Or what they're doing is what my abuser used to do. I know you're not like dad, but it does not help. And and my nephew decided that the next day after me and him had that same conversation, my brother's like, no, we ain't playing that game. You know exactly what she said, and you're gonna do it.
Right.
And I'm like, and one of the things that got me, and my brother says, why are you letting this happen? Why are you letting us? This is because what I had to deal with. And they go like this because I overheard their conversation. We're gonna spy on Auntie, see what she does and what she doesn't do, so we can tell Daddy. I'm like, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Tell your dad. And I told my brother, but he says, why are you letting them? I said, it's not them, it's them. Because they know their daddy and I are very, very active with their lives. They know what we work together. We don't argue. We used to argue a lot because the twins will have us arguing.
Right.
And we quit that. And they will play this game, the emotional game too, with me. If I'm not happy, nobody's happy. And what they're doing to me is exactly what my abuser did.
Right.
So I have my brother's like, Alex, you need to get her. I said, one, I'm not letting her coming into my freaking brain. That's what I'm fighting with. I'm fighting with her. I'm fighting with myself. But your kids are not helping me what I'm dealing with. Because the whole week, like for 2, maybe 3 days, I slept in. Every time I got mad, I went in my room and fell asleep.
Right.
And I was like, what the heck? So since Wednesday, after the club, I made myself stay in my room, listen to meditation, and do what I want to do. I said, no, I'm not dealing with this. I had my brother and was
like a space just for you, or kid-free zone.
Like usually my room is a free kids zone, no matter what, unless I've asked if they come in and ask them to come in, which is fine. I have no problem. That's your cat, not me, Ellen.
Yeah. She wants out, but I'm not letting her out.
Oh, well, poor thing. And so my brother, he says, what's wrong? He's because he knew I was off. And then he says, what's going on? This is not like you. What's going on? I told him how to tell him. He's like, oh, I'm like, dude, it's easier said than done. I used to be
that was part of Asperger's syndrome is like not, how do I explain it? Like, say, I don't know how to say this without sounding incredibly horrible. Say if there's a woman that's overweight and she says, she goes and puts a dress on and says, "Do I look overweight in this dress?" When you have autism, your brain goes, "Well, you are overweight. So yeah, but you still look pretty." That's not what you say. You know what I mean? But that's what an Asperger person will say. And it's those kind of weird, like, or like, "Do you like the color of my hair?" And I hate it. Like, I would say, "No, I hate that. Change it back." Instead of going, "Yeah, it looks nice. Do you like it?" Da, da, da. It's those little social things you miss. So I guess you could say, like, in a way, that's kind of being mean, like honest to a fault. And like, when I can remember growing up, like, I never understood surprises because I hated them. It made me uncomfortable. So I just could not, like, the reaction they thought I would have when they would surprise me with something, it was like total opposite, because I would get real freaked out and be like, "Oh my God," like, surprises just freaked me out, even if it was something I really wanted. It was just a weird thing. But after I went through therapy, and they explained, like, everybody, there's unwritten social rules, so to speak. There's ways to tell someone, "Hey, that doesn't look good on you. Maybe you should try another outfit," without hurting their feelings.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But that was hard for me, because I would just come right out and say it, like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm very opinionated, and that drives my brother nuts. I'm very opinionated on certain things. I will look in the store and those mannequins seeing, the clothes. And I said it out loud on Kohl's, and my brother got mad. And I said, "That's an ugly outfit that they put together." And my brother was like, "Alex, I don't think they care." I said, "Well, guess what? I don't care what they think. I'm going to put it out." I don't care. Because I'm just like, I don't care what people think. I still don't care what people think. That's how I am.
Now I don't. It used to bother me, but probably in my early 20s, I just got over that. I was just like, you know what? I am who I am. It is what it is.
Yep.
At that time, I was not diagnosed, and I was just tired of everybody constantly at me, calling me weird, or, describing me.
I kind of learned that during my teenage life, my abuser would say to me and everything else. And I got to the point, I didn't care what people thought, and then, for a while I had her in my head, and my brother was like, and he kind of had to re-taught me that. Who cares what? Nobody's opinions, good or bad, does not define you. You define yourself. You define your own worthiness. You define you. Be proud of yourself. So I was like, and he's like, I said, you have re-taught me that. And, it was like, he's very proud of me with the YouTube channel and everything. He's very supportive of my YouTube channel. He says, "I am very proud of you because you're going out and putting your videos out, and you don't care what people have to say." Because I had a mean comment on there. I'm here laughing about it. So you think I care what you think?
You had a mean comment?
Yeah, one time. I kept it on there. I think I did. It was like a few months ago. Like, "Oh, you need to fix your eyebrows. You need to fix your makeup. You need to fix your hair."
I had someone tell me I was too old to be wearing makeup, and I told them, for the few minutes that it took you to write that out, guess what happened to you? You aged. And you will age just like I aged, and I'll do what I want. I'm at that age in my life where I don't give a care.
Yep.
And I'm going to wear what I want, do what I want. If I dye my hair purple tomorrow and cut it into a spiky haircut, so be it,
My brother has always told people, says, My sister right there, she'll do whatever she wants to do if you like it or not. Don't tell her what she can do, because she's going to prove you wrong every
Right.
single time.
Yeah, there are not one time have I ever bought makeup and it said on the back of the makeup palette, you must be between these ages to wear it. Not once.
Yeah, not once. Like, my brother's like, says, if we're going to a store, he says, do you like, when me and him will go shopping and everything? It's so funny. He's like, what do you want? He goes, I know where you're going. Just go and pick what you want to pick out and I'll buy it. And I said, no, I'll buy it. He says, no, I'm going to buy it. I'm like, okay, bro. That's how my brother is with me. He's like,
That's cool though.
and everything. He always like, you know what, we're going to, like I said, my brother's is very cool and he's understanding how I am. And he tells he's already like, he tells people, already told people, says, don't get her mad, you'll be fine. Because she's gonna make your life into living hell if you make her mad. And he knows about it, because he knows I stayed mad at him for a while. He made me, it's like, are you? No, I'm mad at you. But I said, nope, here you go. You come, no, I'm mad at you. That's how I am. But the Virgo, like the thing with the Virgo thing, I think it's understandable how I am. It's like, I knew I was something better than, no, I knew it was something underneath that Capricorn. But yeah, I've been quiet a lot because, because of the depression, but also other things. And I'm trying to stay away from the negativity as much as possible.
Yeah, me too. Especially after everything that I've been through since March.
Mm-hmm.
And now things are turning in a positive turn. I'm trying to keep it positive.
Yep.
Keep the energy very positive, because healing comes easier in positive energy. And when you put out too much negative energy,
Mm-hmm.
it creates negative health consequences in your body.
Exactly. Mental health, man. Trying to make other people happy just ends up making you sad, and you realize you wasted years trying to please them, and you could have made yourself happy. Exactly, Jessica. Exactly.
Yep.
My brothers
It's
have
not
been
being selfish either. You're number one. If you're not happy.
Mm-hmm. That's what my brother had told me this week. He says, you need to take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
Before you take care of these kids. Your mental health is important. You need to. I'm like, okay, bro, I got you. And I've been taking care of myself, like more like, okay, I need to take care of myself. I'm staying in my room for a while.
That it's okay for you to say, I need a break from these kids and just go off by yourself.
Exactly. And like I already told my brother, so there's gonna be a time my sisters, our sister Jessie's like, cause she has the van, and I already told them, I said, I'm gonna be going to the mall when you're working, because I know what time you're gonna be off. I'm gonna be going shopping, window shopping, and do what I want to do for a whole day without any kids. Right. He's like, okay, that's fine, because there's time I just want to be by myself and just enjoy myself and always have somebody with me. I'm like, no, I want to enjoy myself. I need to have some me time. I know that. And I'm always putting other people first than myself. So I'm always been like that. And I'm very grateful to what I stuff. So I thought, okay. And my brother is just like, stop taking care of everybody else first. You need to take care of yourself first. I'm like, okay.
All right. So my girlfriend in Canada just texted me and she says, hi, Christine. I just wanted to give you a bit of an update. There's fires all around us. The smoke has dissipated some, but we still cannot see across the lake. And it's windy. And if the wind shifts again and it will come back, there is another fire now 45 minutes from us. Power lines are on fire and caught trees on fire.
Oh my.
Because it's so dry. It wouldn't take much. This video is of the smoke we are getting from the out of control fire on the other side of us. It's almost 20,000 acres now. If it comes back around and our air quality gets really bad or the fire spreads to us, we will get an evacuation notice. But for right now, we are still okay. But in the event we have to go, and if I'm not on for a bit, I just wanted you to know why. If things get worse, I'll try to update you as soon as I get to a place where there's internet. She said, although this is cute, I had to take my dog out to pee, but I was worried about the smoke. Although she didn't like it much, this is what I did. She was a good girl about it, and it worked in the moment. Just put a mask on her for the smoke. She said she was a good girl about it. It broke my heart to have to do it, but we could not take her out without it. I have to protect them too. She said we have pet blankets to put over the carriers for the cats if we have to go, to keep them safe till we can get them to the car. And I said, well, just I said, make sure you have my phone number. Here's my phone number. And she said, and I said, call me if you need anything, and you're always welcome to come here. She goes, we will. Thank you. We have essentials and all our documents needed for us and the animals. And we have the animals in lock lids with tubs with air holes if need to go. This is crazy scary, but we are prepared.
Better be prepared than not prepared. But that's scary.
Yes. I didn't know she was right so close to those fires that are going on up there.
I'll be praying. I'll be praying, man, because that's scary and dangerous all at the same time. I mean,
all right, I told her that I'll keep an ear out for my phone. Oh, see, I didn't even realize they were on fire. I don't watch the news anymore.
Me either. I didn't know about that until now. Yeah, I don't watch this too much negativity for me.
I stopped watching it when I had to turn it off because Heidi Joe was afraid of everything, because during the pandemic and all that, when they kept, you go outside, you're going to die in the hospital, people dead. She was just freaking out, like hearing it all the time. So I just had to turn it off.
That's wrong with a lot of people, and that they heard a lot of stuff, which.
Yeah, and so I blocked all the news channels. So she doesn't hear it, because she was actually like, when we went to the doctor, and even though the pandemic's over, she doesn't understand, because that's been drilled in our head for 2 years. She was terrified to be outside. She kept saying, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick. I'm going to go into a hospital. Like, no, you're not, So I shut the news off. I've had, enough. Because we don't know how she understands everything. You know what I mean? Like, what's going through her head.
I don't watch the news. It's been giving me. I understand, Jessica. The only time we watch the news really much is to see what the weather is like, because we like to know what the weather. Because my brother-in-law likes to know what the weather is.
Oh yeah, the news is horrible, and people have gone mad, completely.
I have watched the news one time, and all they talk about was murder. One step, I like 5 in a row. I don't want to hear that. Give me positive. It's rarely any positive.
No.
I can't watch it.
On all the hate and negative, and it's scary. People are really losing their minds.
Like my other sister.
Heidi's sitting in her rocking chair, holding her Chucky doll, rocking him like a baby.
Oh Lord, saying that that's creepy but funny. Sorry, but my sister, who
we got one row done.
Yay. Yep, exactly, Jessica. They always do. Nothing is happy. Always negative, and that's what I think. That's what a lot of people's depression is too. They
Right.
start. It's because they watch the news so constantly, and all they think about is the negativity. And I'm just like, stop listening to the news. We'll go outside and see how the world works.
For sure.
I don't listen to the news. Well, this and I'm like, that's not how where my community hell lives. And we know we have stupid people, but hell, most of the time we're pretty cool with each other. Because my community is very, very diverse. So.
Yeah, so is mine. And
But my sister's,
we didn't
when
have
she watches
problems.
the news, sometimes I have to wonder what my sister's mentality is. It's like, are we? And that's due to my dad too, because there are politics things. Like my sister believes with this, and she's well, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. I'm like,
Right.
because she watches the news all the damn time. I'm like, stop watching the news. Actually, look at the damn contents underneath that.
Yeah, go with your gut, because that's what I did with
Yeah.
during the whole pandemic and all of it. I went with my gut.
Mm-hmm.
I would sit down and pray on it and meditate on it and go with what my gut told me.
Okay, be right back. Go to the bathroom. Drinking coffee and drinking the caffeine. Okay. Oh, no, honey.
Yeah, now they're trying to say that something about hurricanes that we won't get the like normal 5-day warning because it'll be like going off the coast of Africa. It'll just a hurricane could start closer to the United States or something. So even the weather's scary.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm
No,
sure.
honey. Got you back. I got you.
We had something similar here too in my little town,
Thanks.
and it was very hard to get away from the stress of it and hearing about it day in and day out.
Yep. I'm just tired of hearing the negativity, and that's why I don't watch the news. I try not to, deal with the negativity because I'm an empath, so I feel everything, and it
Yep.
sucks as hell. And that's also why my depression is always, and I'm always stressful too, is because my empath. I'm like,
Yeah.
and that's why I need quiet place and have meditation. It's been helping a lot. But I'm just
Hey, I'll be right back. Heidi Joe's
Okay.
motioning for me. I think she needs a drink or something.
Okay.
I'll be right back because I have to run downstairs.
Oh yeah. And that's why I don't watch this with her husband. Yep. Or you only hear about the weather maybe 5 seconds and then it goes back to news. Oh, it is sunny the next few days, this and that. Then goes to whatever. I was like, yeah, no. It's just like I can't deal with it. So I would stay away from the negativity, and I'm like, God, Lord, and everything that's going on is like, it's like, I'm done. It's like, I'm done with this BS. And it's like, okay. Have you tried that? I don't know if you can have this. It does not have no sugar. It's only carbonated water, natural flavor, caffeine content. It's the bubbly bounce caffeinated sparkling water. This is not a sponsorship. If it was, I'll be taking bubbly. Mango passion fruit. I don't like mango, but I don't like the mango by itself. I like it with something apparently. Mango passion fruit. This stuff is pretty good. Yep. Yippers. It's always that. Just give me the news from mine, please. So what I do now is like, oh, what's the next day? I go on my phone, here goes the weather. Glad I have a phone that has the weather on it. Because that's what I do now. I was like, oh, you want the weather? Yep, here you go. So that's why I don't watch the news. And there's stuff I just don't want to hear. Here, I see. I'm not gonna see that. Here, see. I have my news. There's goes my weather. God, Lord, it's supposed to be in the 80s all this week. And the humidity is gonna be 72. Exactly. But that's why I don't watch the news, because I have it on my phone. I'm like, and I have the weather. So, Jessica, did you I know you say you're going to get the life plan, but did you get it for the life plan? Hang on. It is. Hang on. She's gonna come back and say, what the hell happened? I see. I'm very excited about this one. This one's going to be quite interesting. This one is brand new to me, how they are doing this one. They're pretty quickly about that. That's the first time ones. Like I said, the 4 eyeshadows quite different. Yeah, mine is supposed to come through. Like I said, the palette is different from mine. Different because, like I said, this is brand new for me, and I had to switch out one of the products out again because I already have this product. Like I already have it. And it's like I said, they're really quick when it comes to new, especially if it's a new thing. But I already have the brush. Number 104. But it broke. But it broke. I had it so long. It's not me not taking care of it like I should. It's like, I already have it. And it's like, yeah, you know. Like I said, the eyeshadow palette is brand new to me, so I found it. I'll probably glue it again. Glue it on there. Yeah. It is very exciting. I mean, you'll like it. It has a cupcake. It has like a vanilla frosting smell scent to it. So, yeah. So you'll like it. You like vanilla scents. But this is what the brush will look like. So the number 104. And this is the other duo, like 1, 2 for powders. I hand wash these because they're duo. And the only thing that I have different from anybody's is I had to switch it out. Like, I'm very excited for both of them, but I got this one. This is the E45 Mini Detail Contour Brush. It's from the Mace 2019 collection, which I don't mind. That's where I get my Morphe brushes. So it's like, I'm very excited about that one. I'm so excited. Most of my brushes are from like about maybe 75% of the brushes are from subscriptions, and maybe 15%, maybe not even 10%, maybe from Lifetime. The brushes are really, this is one of their other brushes. This is their flat brush 200. I mean, you get different style of brushes. Like, you get these kind handles and that. Also, get one of them. This is a different one.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry,
Yeah.
she wanted oodles and noodles.
It's okay. Jessica got the LiveGlam subscription this month.
Jessica got what?
The LiveGlam subscription.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So I've never bought these before. We got them at Aldi's.
Those are good.
Oh, you've had them before?
Uh-huh.
I've never had them before.
They're good.
I'm not a big cookie eater. I'm more a chip person, so
I'm a mix of both, chip and cookie. They have a nice flavor to them. Okay, I show my sister. This is last.
She's out in the kitchen. She's going in the kitchen first time.
Awesome. But where to go, Heidi? Where to go, Heidi? Ooh, Ooh, Yeah, I showed my sister her, her back and everything. She says, "Oh my God, poor thing." I said, "I know, right?"
I'm watching her on the camera.
She's like, "Mom," that's funny. She asked you to come down to get her something, and she goes in the kitchen.
All right. Are you getting tired? All right, I'll be over around 11:30, 12, okay?
Okay.
She said she's not tired, but she kind of figured it out that I saw her in the kitchen.
Ha ha ha. It's funny. She's like, "Mama."
Yeah, these are really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the strawberry cream ones.
Mm-hmm. Everybody has a preference. I don't like really sweet cookies. I like chocolate chip cookies. I like my Oreo mints ones. But it's just like, it's very seldom I like anything really, really sweet.
Do you ever see those ones that are shaped like a windmill? They're like almond cookies.
Yeah.
And they're shaped like, I love those. They're shaped like, they were out of them though. Those I can sit and just eat the whole pack.
Like the Oreo mint ones. I like the regular Oreos. I like the Oreo mint regular ones. My favorite one is the Oreo mint because I'm a mint lover. So Oreo mint, I can eat them a whole day and realize, oh, right. Ate all of that.
Yes, Jessica, those windmill cookies are the shit.
She's like, I'll cuss on this one. Hang on. I'm going to show you what what my sister and I were looking at. Well, I saw this on my email. 'Cause I have Tarte. I don't buy Tarte a lot, but I saw this palette. I said, I'm gonna save this money. Let me see if I can get to it. Long I can get into it. I'll probably be stupid cashback stuff. Hey, you get cashback. Yeah, I know. But it's a Big Eagle eyeshadow palette.
Oh, that's pretty.
I saw this and
That's not a bad price.
Not from Tarte.
No.
But this, my sister and I.
It's about what Jeffree Star charges.
Yeah. Whether. Like, my sister saw this. She said, "Oh, that's gorgeous." And I said, and she knew exactly what color I looked at.
Oh, a purple and a silver look.
Uh-huh. I saw this and I was like, oh. And, it was like, I said, that I'll get. And she says, yeah. I said, that's something I will play with constantly. And my sister's like, get this silver and use the top other color and put that as a two-tone color. Like
Even that silver and that daring color together would be pretty.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw this and I'm like, okay. And I was looking at if at Tarte, Ulta has it, right? No, they don't have it yet. Because, sometimes Ulta have sales going on. I'm like, maybe.
Right.
But I was like, nope. But I saw this. I'm like, I mean, seeing those colors and see on the camera, that silver is bright. I mean,
ooh,
that silver,
I saw that. Pretty.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that's pretty too.
I'm glad they show like different the colors.
That purple, man.
I saw that purple too. I was like, ooh. I was like, yes. I mean, it's literally like.
Did you see Jessica Vargas got from Flex Beauty the Stardust? Yeah, they're going to use her face on the card.
Really?
Yeah, and you can get, I think it's 15% off, Jessica 15 at Flex Beauty.
Oh.
So I ordered the Stardust and it's silver. Jessica has a video with her wearing it. Really pretty. But I also got their anti-aging cream to try. They're supposed to be all vegan. And
I
see Jessica there?
Yep.
Yeah, look how pretty that is. So I ordered that, and then I ordered the anti-aging day cream because it's supposed to be all natural and that, and I want to try it to see what it's like.
I mean, that purple duochrome color. Now, I wish they show me what says duochrome, but what does it look like?
Go down. They might have a girl with it on.
Nope, they have a picture.
There.
Yeah,
that's two girls there with it on.
Yeah, this one's lilac and garment. That one's a totally different shade. This one's called Duochrome Dust. Stardust. Duochrome.
Yeah, those Stardusts are pretty.
I'm like, okay. I mean, the price is not that bad.
It's not that bad. I mean, I normally wouldn't pay just for one color, but because it's Jessica, and I've known Jessica Vargas since I came on YouTube.
Right.
And she's always been supportive, and I've always supported her, and she's one hell of a gal. I love her. And she really tries hard, and she makes tons of videos, and you know what I mean? She does her best. Has 9 kids.
Yep.
And still manages to do TikToks and Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube.
I mean, she's putting that in. She's putting all that work in. That's for sure.
And some of the looks she creates are just absolutely gorgeous. She has a beautiful eye shape
Yes,
with
she
lots
does.
of lid space. So she's able to do all those really cool eyeliner looks and all that because she has a lot of lid space. She's very fortunate.
She really does.
And some of her looks that she comes up with are just, some of those eye looks are just absolutely
stunning. I was just like the makeup look I did with the talking about the thing. It's quite fun because I used the Moody palette, new palette I got from last month. I didn't get a chance to use it because everything was going through and my brain did not want to use it. So I
my God, that siren song look that you did, I freaking love that.
Thank you.
That came out so beautiful. You did a really nice job with the way you laid the colors in there like that. And
thank you.
They were gorgeous.
The Mermaid Inspirations one too was pretty good.
Yeah, so far I've loved that mermaid series so far. I think you did a really nice job on every one of them.
Thank you. I'm doing one more, and this is the last one. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Are you going to use your Aurora palette?
I probably will this time. What I might do is just do like a mermaid's tail.
Ooh, that would be nice.
So I'm thinking about doing that, and that would be the last one for that one. And then not week after the last one, maybe 2 weeks after that one, I'm doing another series. I'm doing a dragon series. So I'm going to do different ones for like different dragons.
Oh, you're going to do a dragon series? Oh, that would be cool.
So I was like, okay, what's the next series? Because I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to get my creativity out and about more and more. And I'm just like, okay, right. I'm trying to mix,
if you go through my older videos, like my Halloween looks, and the more creative I get, the more I shine. I love doing regular makeup looks, because I always wear makeup. When I go out, I wear makeup, whatever. But where I really love to get into it is like something really crazy, like a fairy look or a witch look, and there's a couple videos, if you go back through my video list, where I did the scars and that, and I just used stuff that people have in their house, like Elmer's glue and toilet paper to make the scar, and they came out really nice. I love doing stuff like that.
I think you should.
I like doing themed looks. Sometimes there's certain things I can't do because I have such hooded eyes, and they've really become more hooded as I've aged. So the more I age, the less lid space I seem to have. But I can still pull off some pretty, like if it's to take it way out and do crazy stuff with it, stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I just don't know if I have the patience for the gemstone thing, though.
I'm weird when it comes to stuff on my face. You can ask my sister. Like, you really have birthday parties.
Look at me. I can't do false eyelashes because then I just can't. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
When they're on, I can't even talk.
I am so particular what's on my face. Like, I don't like anything on my face unless I put it on myself. And my sister said when I was a baby, my first birthday party, that smash cakes and everything, this and that. She said, my mother forced me to do that, and I hated it. She said, I screamed from bloody murder. I said, that makes sense, but I don't like stuff around my face. And when people go like towards my face, I'm like, or anything, I'm like, you better get that away from me.
Right.
I'm so weird when it comes to that, but it's just like one of those things. It's like, no. So apparently, found it on Ulta. So I was looking for that palette from Tarte, right? Apparently, they got new eyeshadow palettes.
At Ulta?
Yeah,
I have an Ulta.
I do too. I have like 2 Ultas as Actually, they're technically 3, but I do have 2 Ultas around the same um, um around the same time, like 30 minutes away from each other. It's quite funny. But yeah, they came out with
Oh,
new
that's pretty.
palettes. Look at this one, Vintage Jean
Yeah,
Baby.
that's really pretty.
Those are pretty. When I saw this, it's what they came out of these. Like this one's pretty cute. Oh, I like Paradise Shock, and they got this. I know that's bright. That one's really pretty. I like those glitters. Like these look like shimmers more than glitters. Yeah, they're shimmers.
Yeah, that's
and they
really
got them more. I mean, $20 for that. That's not bad.
No, not at all.
And then they got highlighter sticks, multi-use highlighter sticks from the Jumbo. I was like, I can tell you one thing. I'll use these as eyeshadow bases more than anything, but they're supposed to be for highlighters. One thing, because I got the older version of the Jumbo sticks for the eye sticks one, and I got the new one.
Right.
The formula has changed drastically. It's not as creamy as the older versions are. I mean, it's like when I saw this, like when they came out with new eyeshadow palettes, I was looking on Amazon. It's like, if I can find them on Amazon, I'm gonna find
them. I'm sorry. Heidi just came up to the camera and said, "Mommy, I farted."
What the hell?
She's a riot.
Yeah, the smash cake things, I don't mind that. We actually did a smash cake on my brother for his birthday. Like,
see, nobody did that to me because my dad also has autism, and there's no way. I never had that happen to me because I'm sure my dad probably would have never let it happen. And my mom's a clean freak. We weren't allowed to get dirty. My mom would freak out. There ain't no way.
oh Lord.
I've never had that happen.
Like the younger kids don't mind it. You know, Keaton and Winter didn't mind it and everything. It was quite funny. They don't mind being messy. But we did it to my brother.
Oh, my mom would have a heart attack if somebody shoved our face in cake. My mom would have had a heart attack.
Well, the cake with the kids, they had their hands dirty and had everything, just, you know. But my brother wanted to do it anyway to mess with the twins. So my sister made 2 cakes. One cake to smash in my brother's, and we have a video of it. And of course, and so I was acting like, you know, my brother's over here, I'm right here, and like, yes, ooh, and I shoved the cake in his face, and the twins went ballistic. Oh, there's no cake for us, because they were crying, bitching a fit about it. And I'm like, we're all here freaking laughing as hell. And like, and they were screaming and everything, and they saw the other cake because my nephew got the cake. And I'm like, what? Another cake? And my brother was laughing his ass off like it was nothing. He says, "Oh my God." He knew the boys were freaked out. And he said, "No. I hate getting dirty. Like when I was a kid with the dirt, it's not so bad. But I don't like getting dirty."
I was really weird, like, because we had a garden. For the first part of my life, we were on a farm for a while, and I didn't mind getting dirty when you were supposed to, if this makes sense. Because I was a really weird kid. Like if we were gardening and working in the garden net, I was totally cool with it. But once I went in and took a bath and then was cleaned up, I would freak out if I would get dirty and it didn't have something to do with gardening. Like just, I don't know. I was a really weird kid.
I am.
I mean, I'm a weird adult.
I don't mind getting dirty, like getting dirty. Anything like that. It's just, what the hell? And everything. But once I took a shower, I don't want to be dirty.
Right.
Like, I can't stand being dirty. I'm weird when any come to my face. If anybody puts stuff on my face, I'm like, get this off. I'm a germaphobe to a point. If you did something disgusting, I'm ready to freak. I'm taking a
Now, can you
hot
wear
shower.
lashes?
I can wear lashes.
I just
It's just
can't. They
the
freak me
lashes.
out.
It's just a
They
pain in
get
the
my
ass to deal with.
sensory into they get my sensory into this thing where I can't stop looking up no matter how hard I try. And then I'll actually start stimming, like just getting real nervous movements with my hand. And they got to come off. I don't know what it is. It's like, and it makes my eyes feel like they're 100 pounds, my eyelids.
With me, I like having a certain way, and of course the eyeliner. I'm very particular with the eyeliner and everything, but I'm very, very, very just like, okay, am I doing this right? And it's because of my perfectionist side of me, and I want
That's how
everything
I
to
feel,
be.
Jessica. Like my eyes gonna close, and I can't keep looking at them, or I can't quit looking at them. It's insane. I can't wear them, even for a costume. Can't do it. And I mean, I did all them face things where I had glue on my face and everything. Everything was fine as long as I don't have to have lashes on.
I don't like lashes to point this because they're a pain in the ass to deal with, and I'm just like, no patience with it. That's why I wear
But yet
this
I don't mind mascara.
Yeah, mascara's
Like I
fine.
curl my lashes and wear mascara. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that too. It's just I'm just such impatient. I saw this
And
palette too.
sometimes I can't wear lipstick. That's why you'll notice I wear a lot of lip like gloss that wipes back right off it. Sometimes I can't wear lipstick. It'll freak me out a little bit, and I don't know why. Especially like I love Jeffree Star's the regular lipsticks, the black one and then that kumquat one. I love those two colors, and they're comfortable. But some of his liquid lips, when they dry down, sometimes they freak me out. Like the way they feel. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the lashes are, like I said, lashes are really finicky to learn things. And I'm just trying to figure out what to do because my brain is so freaking. I'm like, no patience. I can sit for about 2 hours trying to put the lashes on. I said, like which lashes? What look that I use with the lashes?
Well, that's like, remember that glitter gel? I can't remember what I ordered. Wasn't it that Hocus Pocus thing? And I put that gel on, and you guys had to see it. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. I was freaking right out on the
I could tell with the face like, oh, she does not like that.
Oh my God, it hit my eyelid. It was cold, and it was gooey and glittery. And I put it on, and I was like, oh my God, nope. Not having, and I took that makeup wipe, took it right back off. I was freaking out.
I figured you would. Yeah, the lashes with the Mermaid's Treasure, the first look for the makeup series. I used those lashes after I took that picture and everything else. I was like, it took me an hour to get those lashes for that one eye done. And I was like, oh my freaking God. I said, after I took the photo and after I did and finished the outro and everything, at the end, I took those things up. I said, hell the freaking no. Nope. It was pain in the ass. It was like, didn't come like that. If me looking down, it's not so bad. If you see me looking up, like, dang it. This thing, nope.
Oh, do you guys have, Jessica, do you guys have hooded eyes, or it's just your eye shape in general? Because I don't know if the eyelashes for me, because I have hooded eyes, maybe it just makes them feel so, I don't know.
I just like over here, like, nope, I can't. It's it's aggravating. That's why I want to get magnetic lashes. It's because
I
was
tried
like,
those.
didn't work out for you.
No, I can't stop not looking up. I don't know. It's like I get a tick.
But I would just like the magnet lashes I can deal with because they're autumn is I could put it on the stick on there. It's the lash glue and to put the lashes on. I get so aggravated because it don't want to go where I want it to go, or
Right.
it splits up. I'm like, God.
Well, I was watching Manny MUA do lashes the other day, and he was struggling with the one. It was like it wouldn't curve to the way his eye was curved. And he finally was like, he was doing it on camera, and then he was finally like, I'll be back. But when he came back, I could tell it was not the set of lashes that he started with. He must have changed them out or cut them
Yep.
or something, because he was having a hell of a time getting them on. And that guy wears lashes all the time.
I actually want to try this site. It's called Wonderlust, and they got mystery scoops. Excuse me. Yeah, also a lot of products are discounted too. Like, let me see if they got that one I'm thinking. Like they have Lorella, the Bella, like, and they also have they have high end too. They have Brew Cosmetics, a lot less.
I really liked it, all the stuff I got from Rude.
I still want to get those palettes.
I've only played with the one, maybe two of them so far on camera.
I have this eyeshadow palette, the Oakland.
Oh no, the one I used for the Star Wars look that never got published. So I'm gonna use that palette maybe for the rose look. What'd you say the flower was for June?
Rose or honeysuckle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, nobody helping with that.
I'll have to look at both flowers and then I'll just pick one out of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll do them both. I don't know. You know how crazy I am.
I know.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that a lot.
I have this one. The formula is really good.
You know me and oranges. I love orange.
Yeah, just let you see him. See you go.
Oh, that's real pretty.
I figure you will like this one.
And they blend good?
Yeah, they blend. I got it from the Ice Cream Beauty mystery bag, multi mystery bag. I used them. I just me trying out different subscriptions and didn't have the money. Let's go back to that one. So I do have that one. The formulas I like the shimmers. The shimmers are good. Then I want to try more of this brand too. I'm just making sure I don't get the same colors. I was like, I already have this color. I don't need it. And I haven't tried this brand either, the PX Look Trick or Treat palette. I haven't tried this one.
That's cute.
It is cute. I just don't know how the formula is. But like some of it they have like a lot less prices. Except yeah. And one thing about them, they are like $100 for get free shipping. I'm like, I'm not getting free shipping, okay? Like this one is pretty.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's from Rude. I got the 3 pallets. It came to $36 and it was free shipping.
Look at these. These are pretty. The shimmers.
Yeah,
The
those are
glitters.
real.
I like the more shimmers and glitters. Like I want to try them. Like this is like a whole like place just to. They just sell different products. Like.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Called Magical Eyeshadow Palette. Like some of them I'm just like, huh. But Prolux has a
Yeah, they
mystery
have a lot
bag.
of nice colors.
Mm-hmm. They sell Emerus. They sell Amuse, like Suva Magic palette from the glitter, not the glitter, the eyeliners, water eyeliners. There you go. Like the Hydra Fixes. These. I mean, they sell like this is like
Yeah,
them
that's
just
cool.
selling indie brands. But they have mystery bags, mystery scoops, I should say.
How much to get free shipping though?
Free shipping.
Or
Uh,
what's their shipping like? Is it decent?
I haven't tried them, so I would not know. But they have like different ones. They also have beauty creations, like I watched their lives from on Instagram when they do the live scoops. But those cost a little bit more than just getting ready. Like I can never do lashes. I mean, such what like one of those things. I'm just like, man. They also sell soap, and I mean they sell others. I'm just like, I want to try them, but they're not telling me. Like, let me see. Okay, the shipping costs are calculated from the USPS or UPS system based on weight and location in order to offer the lowest prices possible on our items. We do not offer free shipping for orders for under $100.
Ooh, okay.
This fee will cover the shipping, postage, packaging, and labor and handling the order. We are 100% women-owned and operated company that pays our team members above the standard living wage. This is reflected in our shipping and handling fee. So they said, when will I receive my order? 3 to 7 business days. Orders may take up to 3 business days to process before shipping. We are closed on weekends and major holidays, which is fine with me. Orders received on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will begin processing the following Monday. So I'm actually going to look, because I do have a okay, I'm just going to put the product down and add a cart and see how much will be for me. Check out. I keep seeing 11.11 lately. Okay, shipping is for me will be $5.53, and the taxes will be $1.44.
That's not bad though.
No, for a $50 pallet, to pay for $5.53 for the shipping and estimated taxes. Yeah, it'd be $21.97. So that's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
But I wouldn't mind doing. Now, free shipping for Prolux, which I want to try. It's over all orders or free shipping on $40.
That's not too bad either.
Mama, get down. Thank you. So, and they came out, and the prices are not bad either. Let me see about their collections. mystery boxes. I'm looking at their mystery boxes. Because mystery boxes are fun. Well, that's not bad for a mystery box. A mini mystery box is $18.99. A premium mystery box is $21.99. Deluxe mystery box is $22.99. And the Supreme mystery box is $35.99. That's not bad for each. So for the mini, you get 4 products. The other one, you get more than, that's not bad. But let's go by, let's see what they got before we decided. Okay, we're going to do eyes. I just want to see the eyes. Like, Hello Autumn. This is pretty. It kind of reminds me of Huda Beauty a little bit. I purchased the Garden Variety palette from ColourPop on Mercari to have a backup. Now I'm holding off on new makeup until July. That's not me. I cannot. It's like, the palettes are pretty.
That makes sense. Like I said, I got that star powder, whatever it was called. Just trying to support Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That's all I'm getting this month.
The Sea Witch eyeshadow palette is pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay. It's like some of them are pretty nice. I haven't tried the formula, so I can't really say about the formula, but it looks pretty nice.
Do you own any of them kind?
No, I do not. Own from Prolux or PX look. But these are pretty. But I've noticed that some of their palettes, some of their palettes have some repeatable shades.
Right.
I'm like, Like, well, I gotta be repeatable shades, like. Like some of them I can like see, like, yeah, I can see that, and they've been here. Oh, that's funny. The Prolux Cosmetics been since 2010. Interesting brands.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
No, me either. Well, I've heard of them. I just. So we got PX. Look, what are you doing, Mama? Okay, come. Okay. Like, I just don't like. Part of it is just like, Part of it, The other one I want to try to get is another mystery box, and I already tried this one out. It's called Romantic Beauty, and they come out. They do have like mystery boxes and everything else too. Their prices are pretty much free shipping for $30. No, and I got their mystery bag. Their mystery box.
Yeah,
and they're pretty. They're palettes. I do have one of the palettes. But they have like mini treats mystery box, mystery $20, $25 one, and a $40 one. And I remember if the and I had many products from them. Like from that, they said you get 4 size products, eyeliner, lipstick, value over 20. I have more than 4 in the mystery box.
Right. How
And
much?
it's like
How many? What all came with it?
I got eyeliner from it, multiple lip products, and then eyeshadow. And if you get shipping, it will be $5.99.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm. I do have their eyeshadow palette too, which I do like, but also this. The formula is okay. It's called Sunflower, but I don't know why is it called Sunflower because to me Sunflower has yellow in it.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is. The formula is really okay. It's not like, oh my gosh, you have to get it, but for the
Right.
price of it, it's pretty good. The shimmers are good. I like the shimmers. So it's like, And then I'm gonna try, but there's like mystery boxes that I want to get because I want to get into more mystery boxes than subscriptions.
I like
This is,
mystery boxes.
they're more fun.
A lot of people complain about them. They're like, "Oh, that's the fun of it. It's a mystery box."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
see what you get.
exactly. It's not, oh, whatever. It's like, dude,
Like I can remember when Jeffree Star used to put out those mystery boxes, and everybody would bitch about them.
yeah,
Okay, it's a mystery box. Every company does that to get rid of overstock. That's it, to get rid of stuff to make room for new stuff. Every business does that. They'll put stuff in mystery boxes. What did you expect? You know,
exactly.
they're like, "Oh, I got to say, I already have this palette." Well, that's the chance you take when you get a mystery box.
Right. Okay, Italia Deluxe. I like their lip liners. Their lip liners are pretty good, and their lipsticks are pretty good. They smell like coffee,
Oh, nice.
like cappuccino coffee, basically. And the mystery box they have is $25, and the shipping on that was $7.95, which is not bad. And also, you can get Italia Deluxe on Amazon. I also found out on Amazon that W7 Cosmetics, that one brand I want to try because they got more dupes for for the Be Perfect palette, the Carnival palette that everyone sees from the UK and everything else. They have
Right.
like four of those from W7. It's like, oh, okay, because I like affordable stuff that's not overpriced
Right.
and everything. So it's just like I'd rather get the dupes more than getting depends what it is. Like Tarte,
Right.
I want that palette because of those colors, especially that
Right.
silver.
Yeah, that silver is beautiful. And that's not a bad price for that palette.
Mm-mm.
Because usually they're so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Usually a palette that size that they put out is like $70.
Yep. I'm surprised Shara's not with us today.
I don't know. I'll try to private message her and see what's going on. Maybe she fell asleep. She did say that she had kind of an attack from
Well,
that disease she has.
I sent her the link and she's seen it 2 hours ago. Like,
I mean, I don't know what Hashimoto's does, you know what I mean? Because I think it's a fluctuation of like high thyroid, low thyroid. And when you're low, when you're hypo, you feel really tired and drugged down and you can't think
yeah.
straight. Then when you're hyper, you're kind of the opposite. And thoughts racing,
Mm-hmm.
but then even I think I'd have to look it up, research it a little bit, but I think that's what she goes through. Like it goes up and down.
Yeah. Because I put it on the group chat. So we'll be
Yeah,
doing some window
anything wrong
shopping
with your
today on the live
thyroid.
stream. And that's what I said, and she hearted it. So I was assuming she would be coming. But
Right.
last Friday was a little
Yeah,
bit
maybe
odd.
she might have had one of those attacks that she gets
Yeah.
where she gets real tired.
Mm-hmm. And also she was being.
Depends on, how her medicine's working.
Yeah.
If it's kicking in good.
Because she was a little bit she was active in the group chat a lot. But then I don't know. I'm just because she would let us know if she was coming or not.
Yeah, I'm thinking she probably had an attack and fell asleep or something. Hopefully she didn't have to go to the hospital or anything like that.
Me too.
I would think she would text one of us if things got real bad.
I'm just,
It's kind of weird.
Yes, it is.
Because even if she can't make it on, she usually will say, I can't make it on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 11:30. I'm probably going to get off here so I can put Heidi to bed.
Okay.
I'm getting tired myself. I've never garden variety palette. I've never seen that one on ColourPop.
Yeah.
That Jessica's talking about.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. That's a really pretty color. You would have liked it.
Yeah, because I missed that Raw Beauty Christie one, and I really wanted that one.
What did I do? Okay. Let me see. Okay, I found it on eBay, but this was the color palette looks like. Yeah, they never brought it back, which is weird from. This is it. Like I said, you would have liked the palette because let's just do this way. Make it easier.
Oh, yeah, that's real pretty.
Yeah. Oh, you can get it on eBay for $13.
Yeah, that's a real pretty palette.
Yeah, I was looking if it was Amazon has it, but I didn't see it.
That's crappy, isn't it, Jessica? I wanted that Raw Beauty Christine. I thought for sure they'd restock it. And I missed it because the job I was working, I just missed it. And it was sold out by the time I got home from work.
Yeah, I saw that palette too. And I was like, oh my goodness, I want that palette. And I was like, by the time I got the money, gone.
Yeah.
Just like the Aurora palette.
Yep.
At least the Aurora palette came back.
Same. Yeah, thank God they brought that one back. All right, girls, I am going to go put my kid to bed and get some sleep.
Okay.
So I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Bye. Bye, Jessica. Good night.
Okay. I'll probably get up around 12. Because I'm. We're gonna do some more. Self-made beauty. Okay, here we go. Nope, it's not it. Oh, okay, it's this way. But yeah, I still gotta edit that video. I need to edit. Yeah, I know you don't like me doing kicking at you, but you know what? Mama, really? Being a pain in the butt. Okay, since let's do share screen. See what I can share. Okay, I was looking at this one. I was like, Okay. We got mystery bundle. Ooh, we got mystery bundle. What the heck? Ooh. So what we get? I love finding mystery box. Yeah, I understand. Like this, that's what happened last time with the look. I did it again and everything. I was like, yeah, I don't want to, but I know I gotta edit this one. It's like, I mean, your nails that you come up with are pretty. That's all I gotta say. Your nails are so pretty. Yeah. So $10 for the mystery, $20 just fine by me. Like, now my question is how much is going to be for the shipping? Because it doesn't say how much is the shipping. Well, I'm just not paying no dang attention. But I'm going to check out. Holy crap. I am not paying for a mystery. I'll just get the $10 one then. Like, I'm just over here like, I'm not over here like, no. Well, we're not responsible for lost, stolen, or damaged packages, including packages delivered to the wrong address. If a package order is sent back to Self-Made, you are responsible for the shipping fee to send it again. If you prefer a refund, the total cost of items will be refunded. We set request for a signature confirmation at time of delivery for first-time customers and right. That's not bad. Okay. I'm just looking. Oh, I hate that too. I was like, oh Lord. Okay, apparently I'm looking for eyeshadows and I'm just like, glitters and eyeliners. They got glitters and eyeliners. Those are pretty, but I just don't want. I mean, under the mistletoe. Mm, uh, it's one of those things like, okay, let's see. Let's for eyeshadows. Those are, Beauty Boop. Those are pretty. How much are those? 21, they're on sale. Those are pretty. Oh, crud. So what brand was that? I'm just, those are pretty. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, how can other products are broken and so I read something was beyond me. What the hell? Ah, I would have liked to know. So I wouldn't play broke. I should have felt it. Okay, you're not gonna show the. That's pretty. I like those colors. I mean, $40 for that? What the hell? Sorry. When I look at something like that, I'm like, what the hell? Like some of these are pretty nice. Like I like the shades, so I might. Like I'm trying to look for indie brands, but I'm also looking for single eyeshadows too, because I like single eyeshadows. And this is what I've been looking at, and I'm probably gonna get it before I get the Tarte palette. Because no, they are. I mean, okay, these are ones I'm looking at. Oh, ever since Coastal Scents have been, shut down and everything else and everything. Okay. Ever since Coastal Scents had been came out of business and everything, so I was looking for, different eyeshadows, single eyeshadows that were affordable, but also performed really, really good. And uh, so, like I said, I was looking, I was like, what the? And I found this. I'm like, ooh, like for $3 each for the scent thing, if you get the bundle of 7, it'll be $21.99. I thought these were pretty. So I was like, well, but I'm gonna see how much it costs for the shipping. So whoa, that's not bad for the, now I just gotta know what, um, let's try, I might have to leave a little bit earlier than I wanted to because for something. Because someone just doesn't seem. Oh, that's not bad. I didn't mean to put my information on there. Oops, don't people know where I live? Not really. But thank you. That's not bad for $21, and you get the shipping before 25. So that I could see myself buying that because I like that price. I try to go to the lowest price for one thing, unless it's like a free shipping thing like Ulta and other sites and everything. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I meant to show this too, Christine, but this one, I like this one because most of the lowest price they have is like the every there you go. They have a lot of brands, and also their shipping is inexpensive. But the shipping is like they get shipping for like, there we go. You get free shipping over 50, but or the orders is less than is flat rate shipping be like $3.99. Less than 30 flat be $3.99. But this one says $1.99. So I was like, wait a minute. I meant to show this. Like, ooh, I got some new ones. Some of these, I'm like, oh yeah, we can solve, it's like all affordable, but a nice flat rate shipping. Yeah, I know. But it's just like, I meant to show that to Christine because it's like, it was like, okay, free shipping and everything. And then I don't mind that. Ow. Let me see. Mom, I gotta cut your nails. Your nails are sharp. You barely. Ow! What's your nails looks like? Oh Lord, they're shedding. Now let me have your ball. Holy crap, Mama. Stop that. I gotta cut your. Oh, you don't act like that. You're gonna go down. You're holding me more than you're holding yourself. But it's just like. It's nice to see like good pricing, and I want to do more window shopping to see what I can plan and plan my shopping for the month, and also still working on other things. But there's that I know I gotta get videos up this weekend. It's basically do the mermaid's look, then work on the collab video, and then do other looks and start planning what I want to do for the dragons series and get that really planned out in my head, and then start working on that, and then hopefully, because I'm going to have to get the Moody Pow out this weekend, so that might be a Sunday thing, and then just work on. Oh yeah, it is. Like I've actually did it before Easter, like a week or 2 weeks before Easter, and I actually did it, and I was like so proud of myself, and I stopped doing it. So I had to plan things up for the weekend, for the week, and I was like, I know I'll be back on Friday, and everything. So I was like, it is hard to figure out. Like I have to really look back on the videos that you've done. Let me see that. Oh. Of course, I'm not gonna show your. I would share your channel. Actually, I'm gonna start sharing people's channels too. Haven't done that in a long time, but that will probably be. My cats going to the bathroom. They always find a way to pick a time. Oh Lord, I don't like when I see people like that. Let me see. Nope, it's not that. It's my meditation stuff that I didn't need to put on. Okay, I know. I really need to start. It kind of, I had to go through all of my, I really need to go through my YouTube stuff and start deleting people I haven't watched. Or haven't seen in a long time. Okay, I spelled your channel wrong. Oh, under. Oh, I gotta see that one. Let me see. Have you done purple? A purple and gold look? That's what usually happens. Have you done like a purple, reddish, burgundy? Like I'm trying to look for a mesh. You know what I mean? Like a mesh. Like something like that. Like I'm trying to think like a good mesh for you. Like do like, oh no, like you did with the gradient. There we go. Do the gradient one with like purple and red, or purple or pink, something like that for the summer. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Because you got real talent on your nails. I mean, you have real talent. I have to make a post. I gotta make a post. Because you have beautiful talent. I'm here thinking, what? Like, do like purple or burgundy? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Wait a minute. Have you did a color, like a color thing, like your background for your title thing for your page, like those colors? If you know what I'm talking about. Have you done any of those kind of colors, like a blending like that? Like, I don't know what to explain. I don't know how to explain that. Like, have you done like something those, like your title page, when you go in your main page, when people look at and everything, you see that borderline border? That'd be cool to do. See, I'm trying to figure out for you. See, I've tried to find things. Now I gotta see. The underwater. I mean, those are beautiful. Ah, that makes sense. Damn, Halloween. Got a snore? Hmm. Like I said, I'm thinking. Um, hmm. Ooh, Japanese style. That would be cool to see. I like Japanese art. I like the Japanese culture. So that'd be cool. I've been watching like Chinese drama shows. And everything was like that's what I've been watching Chinese shows. I like Chinese shows anyway, especially about their gods and everything. And I was been watching Ruri. Ruri's Love the Palace and another one. I've been watching Chinese dramas too. I enjoy them actually. Like like I said, I've been in like I don't know. Like I said, I enjoy like different. Uh, I don't know. I really don't know why. I like watching different cultures. Uh, ooh, ooh. I watch them on YouTube. That's what I watch. I watch the clips, and most of the time I watch the clips and I understand. Yeah, it's like sometimes I like the historical storylines. Sometimes, but I rather watch the fantasy ones because I think they're more cool and how they do their animation on certain things, especially the live action ones. The animation is like interesting, and I just like interesting. I mean, the shows are really quite interesting. I just like the storytelling, I guess. Hmm. Did you fart again? God, lower you stink when you fart. Yeah, their costumes are really good. They put so much detail in their costumes, and I'm just like, wow. Ow, mama. No. This chunky monkey. The chunky monkey mama. This is what I call mama, but her real name is girl. I call her mama because she's the mamas of girls in here. Mm-hmm. She doesn't not like being picked up and whew, He does not like it. Okay, I'm gonna be here for another 2 minutes, and then I have to see what's going on downstairs with my brother, and then I'm gonna head into bed because I am trying to have a good night's sleep. And most of it, I know what kind of happened too with my depression, what kind of really kick-started it was me not going to bed like I should. And when I don't get enough sleep, I'm stressing my body out, and it just like me stressing over stupid stuff. You know, the trying to be in control of everything does not work. You know, overly stressed, also my downfall. Too, because I stress myself out than I should. And it's just like one of those things, I should not stress myself out. Not, but you know what? That's fine. I'm perfectly fine in my head. Me doing that video, because I really don't like to talk about my depression, but I need to learn to have myself to talk about it because I do need a support system. And having a good support system is always good. Okay, Christine. Thank you. I am not paying no attention to the live stream. Whether you liked it or not. Um, okay. Okay, split. Let me see. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Good night, Christine. Oh yes, it is. It is better to, you know, not hold them in, and that's what I tend to do with myself is hold them in and don't half the time I don't mean to in a way. And it sucks that my body is just like half the time I have to make sure that I'm feeling okay. Okay. And just say, it's, you know, it's okay to feel this way. And it's sometimes I don't allow myself to, I don't know. Okay. I'm looking at the content here. Um, Analytics. Okay. It's not bad. I'm just like saying. I'm just not paying. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing too. Is that I really want to talk about it because I know there's a lot of people going through depression, and I don't want, like I said on the video, I don't want people to feel sorry for me because I'm just not a person who likes to be felt sorry for. And I don't like it. And when people, I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry you this. I'm sorry that happened to you. It's also when people say that, I'm like, well, I'm a type of person who will say, why do you have to feel? Why are you saying sorry? Because you didn't the one who caused it. You're not the one who's, whatever. And I'm like, well, if you ever feel sorry for me, it's like, be happy that I'm here, and that's how I look at it too. And I'm just trying to do my best of just, there you go, and saying, I don't know. And I really want to make sure I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I just want people to listen and to basically to understand that a lot of people go through a lot of crap. And sometimes we do it to ourselves, but also a lot of people do it to each other and not willing to, the bullying and all of that. And people don't want to do the, love. I try to do self-love, like, hey, who cares what people think? That's what I did. And it's like, and I need to take care of myself. That's mental health. Me taking care of myself is also physical health. It's also my emotional health, because my emotional health sucks as hell. Because half the time I really don't know how to deal with it, and emotional overrides everything that goes through my head. So everything has freaking parts of whatever that I'm dealing with. And like I said, this past week and last week, half of last week too, I was not really, I don't know what really kick-started it, really. It's just, boom, it happened. Mm. That's completely understandable. Like, I don't, it's just that being creative on here on YouTube and also being creative with the makeup, it helps a lot. And what I did myself to really kick myself out of it was just playing with makeup with no, I was trying to film it and talk about what I was going through, but I was like, no, I'm going to scrap and do it because I really don't want to do it. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then I really liked the makeup look. So I recreate that makeup look plus the video technically, but I didn't talk about what I was. Oh, it's, I'm glad. That's what I was afraid of people would noticing that. And you did. I know Christine probably noticed. too. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people noticed it, and I didn't. Like, I tried to hide it, but I've learned not to hide it too. So I've been more vocal about it. So I'm just like, no, I can't. I've learned that there's no point. So I got myself out of it yesterday, basically, and then I kicked myself out of it yesterday. I had to do a major kick out. That's how I can be too. Like, I'm not very talkative, and I'm just in the present. Like, nope, I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to talk to people. I'm just like, I'm just doing this to keep a face on, and that's what I'm doing. And I don't take any kind of medicine to it because I don't want medicine just to, I had to depend on something. So I find ways to, like, me being creative, listen to meditation music, just be by myself and just like, okay, and just let as this, but also trying to put a face and like, hey, and I find it, like I said, I tend to talk a lot. I mean, I talk a lot and get very, out there. I'm very, being me, but also, yeah, I don't want to depend on it. And I took antidepressants before, and it just gave me I know a lot of people, it might help a lot of people, and good for them. I'm glad they make them whatever. But for me, it was just, I don't like being fake. I don't like being fake. I don't like two-faced people. I don't like fake people. And I'm just like, it wasn't me at all with the antidepressant. It wasn't me. It was like a person that was in my, it was like possession for me. And I just like, no, I can't. Thank you. I'm a fighter. That's one thing about me. There was a time in my life that I was really gonna give in. But I have music. Like I said, I like music. There's some songs I'll listen to that just helps me. But there was a point in my life that I was ready to go, boom. Like, nope, I can't deal with this anymore. But God willing, God didn't let that happen. So I was like, thank you, God, and a lot of things. But like I said, I had to really kick myself out of it yesterday. I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it. Yeah, it does. The medicine makes you a different person, and I'm glad that some people can deal with that. I just can't deal with that. I like to find things that can help me and don't depend on things. Like, I know I have a really good support system. Like, I have my family, and then I have Christine. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've seen it. I've seen all the setbacks too in a different way. And sometimes it's just like, how can you do this? I'd rather see in a different way than seeing the negativity and keeping myself in the dark. So that's a completely that's definitely that's understandable. I have, like I said, that's definitely understandable. And it sucks. Sucks that we have to go through that. But we wouldn't be us if we didn't go through the things we went through too. And that's how I see it too. I see what I know a lot of people will. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, that pandemic, man, that effed up everybody. I don't know how to say. The pandemic also didn't help with certain things, especially with people who go through anxiety and go through depression. The pandemic didn't help. I'm sorry. It did not help. People say, oh, it helped. No, it did help with the mental health. That's for sure. Like, it really didn't help with mine. So I thought, okay, I can really work on my YouTube channel. I can do this. No, I, I basically, because I was during around that time, I was taking care of children with my friend, and we had like a 2 week. Exactly, all it did was making us worse. Like, and then a parent brung their son into into the thing and found out that person's whole sector and her could possibly have COVID. And she basically told every parent, like, hey, I'm done. Can't do it. And then, of course, she helped with a couple of families, but she didn't bring back that person. Because she always bring her son sick. We said, no, don't bring your child sick here. Well, I can't. No, we got other kids we got to take care of. But it got to the point was like I was done for basically for like 3 months till she says she needed me back to take care of the kids because they were going in online schooling at that point to the following year. Mm-hmm. They went in school, so I still had to help because we still had. And then last year was actually me not taking care of kids anymore. So I said, you know what? Let's work on the kids I have right here with me at home. I'm home with 24/7. Get them back on track. So it was difficult for me because I thought, okay, I can work on my channel. I can do this. I can do that. No, it just like I don't know what to do with myself. And this time around, I was doing pretty well. I thought I was doing pretty well because mm, mm, mm. I wish medicine didn't have to do that. Oh, damn. Man, that sucks. Mm. I mean, that really sucked. I know that sucked as hell. I mean, I can't believe the school did that. I would think they wouldn't do that. Like I said, I thought I was doing good this year. I was like, okay. And then, of course, it hit. Don't know why. Still don't know why. But it hit, and it got me in the bad way this time. Like, Why do I feel like an inferior right now? Because I know I'm not. I know I'm loved. I know I'm taken care of. I know my family has my back. I know I have really good friends. I have, I'm doing such a great job on my channel. Mm, I mean, I can't. I can. I can believe that actually, but I can't. I can, but I can't. Because athletes get more money. They treat athletes as first class citizens. Sorry. They treat athletes first class citizens, and I'm just like, what in the hell are they doing? All they just do just probably run, catch up on, that's it. And you don't know what set it off. Because I had nobody who passed anywhere around this time. Matter of fact, scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. I did. Was grandma. I was in 4th grade when my grandma passed. And then 2 days, it came in threes on that day, on that year. It was Miss Pat, who was my sibling's mom, because we're all half his siblings, and then my grandma, and then my cat Sabrina passed away. So that could explain why, but not actual why. You know what I mean? It could explain it, but not really. Because I totally forgot when my grandma passed. Sorry, grandma. That could explain it some, but not all of it. My don't know why my cat passed. Don't know what happened to her. That she one day she was fine. I let her sleep. The next 4th grader, man, 4th grade had to deal with this and everything, and she passed away during the night. I was sleeping with her. So yeah, but that was strange. That's. I was like, wait a minute. But that's 4th grade. Usually around this time I don't get depressed, so that's a brand new one for me. Everything go at once, all the stress. That's what usually happens to me too when I have too much stress going on. I'm overthinking a lot of things too. It will cause that. So everything going at once. I gotta be organized this makeup area. But and the weather will do that. Yep. Raining. Yep. A lot of people don't think that weather can do that. But what's so weird from like it hasn't been raining here. It's been hot and cool. I mean, it's a lot of people don't know depression, just depending on what's going on too. Because my family deals with depression. So depression. See, I'm thinking there's something spiritual going on. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know at this point. I mean, like, be quick to anger and also part of depression too. But my family suffers through depression. Like my oldest nephew deals with depression. I think my niece deals with depression, but I don't know. I know my other sister who lives here with me and my brother and has dealt with depression. I don't know about my brother does depression or not, but my father did. So it runs. And me being an empath also does not help. I mean, it's hard. A lot of people don't know you don't even know what happens while you get depressed. Like, you can be happy, and then something just hits. Like, I mean, and after you get out of it, what the heck? It's like, what the heck? Because my friend Jennifer, she deals with depression too. So it's just like, my friend, it's Jennifer. Almost 12:30. It's Jennifer Faith. She's awesome. That's why I don't watch the news. Yep, it does run in the family. Oops. My, yeah, it's Jennifer Faye. It's Jennifer. I'm really proud of her. I still gotta finish watching her videos. But she does like Shop My Stash. She does what? When I was younger, my sister used to tell me I wasn't depressed because it wasn't like hers. Can I slap your sister inside the head? Sorry. I would like to slap your sister inside the head. That's not something you say to somebody. I just want to be like, boom. You win it. Yes, you can. Because I'll be like, are you an idiot? I mean, that's what I will say to your sister. It's like, that's what she's. I don't like when people say that. I don't like that. You don't have depression because it's not like mine. People don't understand. People's depression has different certain levels. Everybody's depression is different. Everybody's depression. Oh my gosh. That's the worst. That's the problem. You can't figure out what's wrong with you. It's like that's the hardest thing until you figure it out. Like, oh, that makes more sense. Your sister's. I don't know your sister, and I'm trying to be nice at this point because she is your sister and there's so much of respect. But I'll I'll call her an idiot. I mean that's the most idiotic thing for someone who has depression to say that about someone who's dealing with depression. So I will never ever say that to anybody who's going through depression. I'll be like, okay, I will sit with you. I will sit with you and let you just be right. If you need to cry, just cry. And I'll be like, go ahead and cry. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm glad I don't have. I'm glad my siblings don't do that. We're pretty much close. We have different opinions on a lot of stuff, but we're you mess with one, you mess with everybody here. But mm, she sounds she sounds so selfish. She's one of those type of people that she try to up one you up one up you or make something so drastically that all the attention goes to her. So she's an attention seeker. Okay. See? Don't know your sister, but I'll figure her out really quickly. I mean, attention seeker. God Lord. I don't like that's funny. Not funny, but funny at the same time. Not funny, but not funny. Did she just come up with it? Is she a Papa John? I hate that stupid word. Like if she sees somebody that's sick, she thinks she has it too. Yep, she's one of those. Oh Lord. Me and her would not have gotten along. Because I'm a very outspoken person. But it's like she come up with like I said, it's funny but not fun. It's not funny but funny at the same time. That she just comes, yeah. Yeah, thank you. You know exactly like I said, I have a speech impediment. It's kind of hard to say certain words, and I know what the words I'm talking about. It's in my head. This mouth does not form it. But, so, like I said, she's a hypochondriac, whatever. I'm gonna say, not gonna say that word, but you know what I mean. You might just whatever. But she has to one up it. Yeah, Mamma Mia. Like I said, it's oh It's nice to know that you also have. I'm glad. It's just certain words is so hard for me to. I can work on it. It take me a few times, but I get it. Like my niece were making fun of me when I took, so I couldn't say skunk. I keep saying stunk, says skunk. And she's like, skunk. And I said, yes, skunk. And she's like, oh my gosh, I said skunk. And she had to actually. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's been one of the women I was like, oh my God. She wants, oh my gosh, she is definitely an attention seeker. Like, yeah, my niece were trying to help me with, I knew I was saying skunk. And I keep saying skunk the wrong way. And it's just, no, it's skunk. And like, I said, I'm saying it. She's like, oh my gosh. I was like, and she got me really thinking, like, am I World Wide Web? As the W's all at the same time. World Wide Web. I had to say it slow. World Wide Web. Web. Really, Alex? World Wide Web. World Wide. Okay. I'm almost like I can read it. It's just me saying it's a whole different thing. Like I know like certain words, like some of the words that people can't pronounce, but I can pronounce it. Can pronounce. Synthetic, fluor. Nope, never mind. World Wide Web. I see. I see. I can see why. Okay. As I'm pronouncing it, I'm like, yeah, I probably would have said the same thing. Me seeing it in World Wide Web. Whoop. I'm saying web. So web. Yeah, I can see why. It's that D. Like there's like certain words are just like I know what it says, like hyperchronagic kind of. I probably need to study that word. Give me like I was in speech therapy when I was 4 years old till 6th grade. And most of it was self-taught and with some help. I still ask for help. If I can't say a word, and I'd be like, hey, you know what this word is? Yeah, can you say it for me? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. It takes me back a few tries, but I get it. Like, that stupid word I can't pronounce. In my head, I know what it says. Okay. See, this is what I have to do on Google. Yep, I can recognize it and just Okay, hypochondriac. Hypochondriac. See, this is what I have to do. I have to look up the word. Hang on. I have to look up. This is what I have to do most of the time. All depends on what word it is, and sometimes I can look at it and say I can pronounce it. Hang on. Okay. This is what I have to do. I have to look it up, and then I have to see what it sounds like, and then I would have to say it. I have to have it out loud, to say it to me out loud, maybe a few times, and then I start recognizing it, and I see how the syllables are and see how it sounds like, and then I have to say it a few times, and I can say it like hypochondriac. Hypo. See, I can't say it too fast. Hypochondriac. 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 See, that's how I do that. Hypochondriac. Hypochondriac. See, I can say it many times, and I can say it so many times, and I can say it out loud, and I'm like, okay, hypochondriac. Hypochondriac. Just fine. And before, it was hard for me to say. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I have to say it slow, and then I get to say it correctly. Mm. I mean, I don't like when people are rude like that. You know, a lot of people make fun of it. I was made fun of with my speech impediment. It was just so rude. I was like, I don't learn to just like, don't care what people think. Now I'm going to start saying hypochondriac in my head a few times to get it right. See, I corrected myself at first. Like, no, it's hype. I understand. You know, I didn't never like reading it out loud because of my speech impediment when I was younger. I didn't want to read out loud. No, I would read so slow. I'd rather read to myself, like read to myself, or read by myself, and I would be fine in answering the question. But reading out loud, hell the effing no. Like, nope, no. And I start, if I'm on camera now and I start lowering my speech, I will say it out loud, like, God dang it, my speech impediment's acting up. So I'm going to start saying hypochondriac to myself so many times out loud so I have it in my head. That's how my brain works. That's the self-taught that I've done to myself too. So it works. Mm-hmm. But you speaking slow too also helps a lot of people with to understand what you're doing too. Because I didn't realize you had a speech impediment. So, but now I'm like, and I'm just like checking through my emails. Oh, okay. I gotta go through people. See, people don't notice. There you go. It works. It works for you. It works for you. Me talking. Mine were the C's, the CH's, the cl, the C. Like my sister said that I would say at instead of cat. So C was always the difficult ones. The S was was could be fine depending on the letter, like the sk or sk or sl. It's always that, and that was mine. That's why skunk was always hard for me. It was first like, what am I having trouble with skunk for? Never had a problem with skunk before. And all of a sudden I was like staying skunk. I'm like, what am I? Like the hypochondriac. See, going through my head. I'm gonna say it out loud so many times on probably before I leave. I'm like, ah, mm, okay. Mm. I stay here a little bit longer than I needed to, but it's okay. It's fun chatting with you, Jessica. But it's 12:47 for me. And oh, you're welcome. Ooh. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see the videos either. Ooh, very excited. I'm glad I can help with the nails inspirations because I got inspirations. Oh, I guess I'm tired today. I'm tired right now. But I'm so glad I can help because that's what I like to do is just to help and get some cool ideas and hopefully, can't wait to see the purple designs and everything. So I'm gonna get off and get some rest because this weekend is going to be a little bit busy because I have to get videos out and then make sure my brother gets his rest because he has a sinus infection. So I can't wait for it. It will be the last one. I'm thinking about doing maybe not doing a purple one because my favorite color is purple. But they don't really have purple in here. But I don't know. I'm thinking. But I'll probably use a purple eyeshadow with it and this go on with, I don't know. So I'll probably do a purple with some pink, a little bit of green. Yeah, I think I gotta have one. That'll be tomorrow's video that I'll do, and then I'll be up for Tuesday and I'll do the short. And everything else, and probably, woohoo, and then next couple of weeks, pre-plan everything. So have fun this weekend, Jessica, and I hope your weekend goes well and everything. And see you later. Bye.